Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Quest VII, where we are still in the lovely kingdom island of Yorkshire, or sorry, Emberdale. Emberdale. It's not Yorkshire. It's different. So we've done everything in the city basically. We did everything in the city in the last stream. So I guess we'll just leave the city. Everyone's talking about volcano. So I suppose we'll go trekking up to volcano. Hey, Mystic. Hope work's going well. The writing is too old and faded to read. It'd be very interesting to find out at some point, like, even a vague idea of like how long it is, like what is the difference. I'm assuming it's like a different period of time for each island between when we visit them first and when we visit them the second time, but I would like to get a general guess on like how long it's been. Because like when we were talking to fortune teller on Friday, it was like it wasn't like the previous fortune teller was her grandmother. It was like, yeah, she's one of my ancestors. I was like, Jesus, how long ago was that? 10 is good. 10 is good. 10 is better than 5. Hello, Kira. Welcome along. I'm the only staff here today, and we aren't open to the public yet, so just hanging out. Cool.
Ah.
Hi-oh. Do you know that a fire spirit's supposed to live in this mountain? Not that I give two hoots about all this mumbo-jumbo bind. I'm just paid to stand there and pretend to guard the place. Well, enjoy pretending to guard, I guess. Hello, Kira, again, I guess. Is it eerie? Is it an eerie office space? Because I remember doing a job with my dad when I was, what, like 10 or 11. We were pulling up carpets and laying down laminate wood flooring in an office space, and that office scared the shit out of me. It was the middle of the day. It was the middle of the day, but it was so quiet, and it was miles from everything, and it was just empty and dead, and there was nothing there except me and my dad and like our tools, and it was ugh. I came up with this like story in my own head that like because like my dad didn't let me help with like sizing the laminate floor panels, because like you needed like saws and stuff to do that. So like while he was getting stuff ready, I was like just running around the place trying to amuse myself, and I came up with a story in my head that because there was loads of doors in the office space, right? And I was like, I don't know what it was, like a game I came up with in my head or what, but it was like, if you go into a room, you have to make sure at any time that at least one of the doors is open, because if both doors leading in it, if like, because every room had like about 2 or 3 doors, right? And it was like, if all of the doors in the room are closed, when you open the door again, you'll be in a different reality. And I didn't want to get separated from my dad, so every time I would, and the doors were heavy, like, so when you open them, they would like automatically close themselves. So like every time I went into a room where one of the doors was already, where like the other door in there was already closed, I like would run as fast as I fucking could to the other door and open it before the door behind me closed. What's this? It's probably very loud and annoying for my dad, but he didn't seem to mind. Not in the classical sense. It's in a strip mall. In the not best part of town, so creepy factor is occasional screams from people having bad trips in the parking lot, and occasional sirens from ambulances for some reasons. Shrine of Mysteries, red teleportal. What? Where are we? Oh! Oh, we're here. Oh! And these ones aren't lit. Oh wait, that other one was lit. There was like a red one that we came out of, and there was a blue one that was lit. Where does the blue one go? Does this go back to Ireland? Is there anyone, like, are there any other units in the strip mall? Where the hell are we now? Rainbow Cove? Rainbow Cove? Why does it go to Rainbow Cove? The empty bottle which held the holy water would be perfect receptacle for some prism dew. Use it to scoop some up? Yeah? Sure. Poo plunges the empty bottle into Rainbow Cove and acquires a vial of prism dew. I mean, isn't this all like what? This is holy water though. Like the other one was just prism dew as well. We were just calling it holy water. Oh, I guess we'll go back. But yeah, is it like when you say a strip mall, I'm assuming what you mean is like a shopping center. And like there are other outlets in that shopping center, or are you the only one? Most of them are filled. We have a hair salon next to us and a few food places. So you're surrounded by a lot of people then. Or like a good number of people. You're not in a building by yourself. You're in an office unit by yourself. Cool. Oh, filled up one of the green ones. Cool. Use the newly assembled tablet. No, not yet. We still have to finish Yorkshire. We'll do that in a bit, but we just gotta finish Yorkshire first. There's a bunch of stores in a line, all in the same building and sharing a parking lot. Yeah, a shopping center. Yeah. You have access to internet. Google Mahon Point, MAHON space point. That's a shopping center in Cork, the city that I grew up in. And like, if that's what you call a strip mall, then I know what you're talking about. Oh, but what are you in training? You get sent here to fight monsters as well? Yes. Right. Not surprised that we ended up in the same place, I suppose. Well, so peaceful these days, monsters are getting hard to find. Anyway, I'm not complaining. I hear there might be some treasure to be found inside. Well, I'll go and find some treasure then. Yeah, Tim Hortons are everywhere in Canada, aren't they? Are there any Tim Hortons in the States? Have they broken into the States yet, or is it purely a Canadian institution? Ooh. Hey, look at that. New treasures. Yeah, I assumed the pervert in the fursuit would be one of the ones that I wouldn't be able to kill on hit. No, bang, love, not boom. Those are different spells.
They didn't stand a chance.
We use strip mall as opposed to regular mall for ones that are a big building with internal hallways and stores on either side. I think I know what you're talking about. I'm passing all of the fucking treasure chests. This is bullshit. Where's all the treasure chests? Ooh. Okay, maybe this wasn't the bad way to go. Gray. Ooh. Can't wait to go to the Gray Island. That should be a ton of fun. Oops. Let's go north again. Just want to get maybe I have to drop down. Maybe I have to drop down the middle to get to the treasure chests in the middle.
Easy peasy.
Ooh, how do you watch? Are there ads on the? Are you on the Twitch app? Are there ads on the Twitch app? Anytime I use the Twitch app, I just use it to interact with chat. I never actually watch streams on the Twitch app. Like, I'll listen to a stream on the Twitch app, but like mobile app, like, but ugh. Hey, she reached the maximum. She is the best mini mayoress there could be. And she learned Kerfriz. Wait, are you using data to watch this stream? Stop. You'll be wasting all your data. Launches 4 compact fireballs. That costs 12? Fuck that shit.
Easy peasy.
Maybe you have one of those modern phone plans where it's like you pay a certain amount a month and then you just get unlimited data. Not like old man me who hasn't bothered to change his phone contract since 2005. And so if I want to use a meager amount of internet usage, I have to like pay like €20. Then it immediately gets taken off me. I really need to get off my arse and change my phone plan. But then again, I've been saying that for like 7 years at this point.
They didn't stand a chance.
I have 75. The G, I'm assuming, is gig per month, and have never gone over 20. Jesus. I'm starting to get it into my head that these guys that I'm killing on hit, I'm killing because I'm coming at them from behind. See, like I killed one cactoball from behind and he died. The other guy hit from the front and now I'm in a fight. That move wasn't even strong against them when it killed them. Like, I'm clearly stronger than these enemies, but... Okay, so... Okay, I can go down further, so I suppose we'll continue to try going down further. Fun fact, there was some random dude sitting outside the store right by the door when I went out. We still don't have a sign and the windows are papered over, so like whatever. Well, I mean, like as you said, it's a mall. Maybe he was just like resting. It's a mall, it's summer. He probably doesn't have a job. Yeah, I've convinced myself at this point that if they don't, as long as they don't see me, I can kill them. So it seems if they see you and you attack them, it doesn't matter if you can kill them out of combat. They're still gonna fucking attack you. Or they're still gonna draw you into a battle, I suppose. I think this is the first time Kiefer has gotten to fight someone in like since the start of the stream. Where's this go? Turn around, slime. I don't want to fight you. I just want to kill you. Yeah, I'm definitely right about if they don't see you, you can just kill them on hit. No one can convince me otherwise. You know, I'm getting like I have me downloading those HD textures for Pokemon Coliseum last week was probably maybe the worst idea I'd had. I should have waited until way closer to when I have to stream that game, because now all I can do is like think about that game and how I kind of want to play it. And I was even considering, I was thinking to myself as I was going to sleep on Saturday, I want to say, I was like, maybe I could like go back to the 2 stream a week thing that I used to do, where it was like 1 game on Monday and 1 game on Friday. And I could like keep doing Dragon Quest on Mondays and then just start doing Pokemon on Fridays. I was like, no, Zeke, you hated when you did that. You hated playing 2 games at once. It gave you so much fucking out of stream work to do. What? Don't do that to yourself. Alright, what will the little devil do for you? The mental alertness to always know when it's time to pop a single vial. Yeesh. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that means whenever she runs low on MP that she'll like use a single vial to get MP back? I guess? Wait, is this the way I came? That's the way I came. I want to see, can I like jump into the center of the volcano again? Hopefully I'm going the right way. I don't think I am going the right way. It's like I've just talked to enough people who are like excited to see the game that I'm like, I kind of want to show it out because I really like that game, and I have made it look beautiful with all the textured stuff.
Hey!
Fuck, he saw me. I've been so tempted about that. The longer Pokopia takes, I want to play Okami. I would like to see you play Okami, mostly just because I've never played it myself and I want to see what it's like. So everyone that I hear talk about that game thinks it's the sucking next coming of Christ, and I'm like, is it that good of a game? Is it really that pretty? So it'd be interesting to see a stream of it. Why do you want to play Sims 4 again? Didn't you get bored of Sims 4 the last time you played it? Or was that maybe just specifically the challenge? Yep, down we go. Where am I now? Okay. Down again. What is with all these fucking chests that I can't open? A diamond. Cool. Yeah, that's the first diamond we got in this game. Which is neat, but at the same time, kind of wish diamonds didn't exist anymore. I would maybe cautiously suggest trying the challenge outside of the stream to see how you get on with it. Just to make sure you don't get bored on stream of it again. Then again, you tried the fucking 100 baby challenge outside of stream and you still tried it in stream, so... Hey, mini medal. Tight. I'm assuming I have to get a thief's key for those other chests. I love these statues. They're great. See, Kirat doesn't have to worry about this kind of thing. Kirat is locked into Little Witch in the Woods for like the next 24 months at least. Wait, wasn't I here a minute ago and I picked up a grey tablet? I think I was. Boring thing in the last challenge was that it was the same thing over and over again. I did it 20 times. I could not stand the thought of doing it 60 more. I've done this one before. Apocalypse challenge. You go halfway through. I got like halfway through before and got distracted by other games, but it's fun. I'm altering it to make it go faster. I do kind of miss having the also, fair play to them, they cordoned off the big pit into the volcano. Good for them. But yeah, yeah, I've been here. Yeah, I've been here. I know where I am. Right, I think that's everything here. Let's go back to the Shrine of Mysteries and set out on our next adventure. It's supposed to be a legacy challenge where you need a different sim to hit top in each career to lift restrictions and get rewards. I'm just gonna let the same person max out different career paths because I cannot be arsed to do a different person for each one. That was a simple island. That was just one. It's just like a... So, what do we think? I can go in this green one, or I can go in this gray one. Now, the gray one to me seems like it might be a bit more important because they're like on the edge. But if I go in the green one, I can probably open one of these. So I get a teleporter out of it. You have a suggestion? Oh, hello! How goes the search for stone tablet fragments, my friends? My role as caretaker is to help guide you to new worlds, which means that if you're struggling to find some tablet fragments, it's incumbent upon me to point you in the right direction. Ho ho! If you can't find any fragments, when you don't have enough fragments to piece a whole stone tablet together, check the tablet list found in the info menu to see the locations of any fragments you might have missed. If you're still stuck after that, try talking to the caretaker at the Shrine of Mysteries. He'll offer you hints about where you might try looking next. The stone tablet fragments could also be seen marked on your map, so be sure to check with the map when you think there's one nearby. Oh, I can't sense even a single fragment anywhere in the whole world at the minute. It seems my chosen ones have been awful busy. Thanks. I'm really good at it. Maybe a reward one and not a plot. See, I'm thinking the opposite. I'm thinking because it's like on the wall, it's going to be more of a plot one. Or maybe it is a side one, but we'll see. Let's see where the Stargate takes us today. Regenstein.
Hey! Hey!
This island doesn't seem to be much more than a lump of rock, does it? Does anyone actually live here? That's all islands? They're all lumps of rock. Congratulations on the level up, Kiefer. Oos, they all turn to stone! That's why it's called Stein! Welcome to Regenstein. There's a statue of a water deity on top of a pedestal. How do I know she's a water deity? Shifu examines the statue. It's been exposed to the elements for a long time, and it's looking rather worse for wear. It looks like a human who's been turned to stone. This is weird. Why would anyone build all these statues out here in the Why would anyone build all these statues in an out-of-the-way place like this? You don't reckon they're actually people, do you? What am I saying? That's something that I never thought of with like the whole being turned to stone thing, but erosion. Like, how terrifying is that? Is that like you get turned to stone and you're like the last thing you hear before your stone covers your ears is that like your friend saying, "Don't worry, I'll find a cure for this, I'll be right back to you." And then like the world goes black, and when like when the light of the world comes back again, it's all blurry and like you can't really hear things as clear, and like the front of your face is really cold because he took so long to find the cure that erosion has like wiped away the features, so like you don't have eyes or ears or a nose anymore. Well, it's magic. Like, no one's going to turn to stone. It's magic. I am like in my estimation, in my imagining for the scenario, it's you're being like trapped in time, right? Like you're being encased in stone. So like even if your friend never found the cure, but someone comes along 300 years later and they find a cure and they cure you, then like you just time traveled 300 years into the future kind of deal. I'd say you'd like the Dr. Stone anime. That kind of thing with the other... Everything I saw about Dr. Stone kind of tells me that I wouldn't like it, but maybe. It's a priest who's been turned to stone. His exposure to the elements has left him looking rather worse for wear. I don't want to be the one to say this, Twitchy Poo, but someone's going to have to, and I know you're thinking it too. These statues really look like people who've been turned to stone, don't they? They do. And don't you suppose the magic healing that fixes your stoning also fixes your erosion problem? Well, no, so what I'm assuming is that, like, once you're inside the stone, you're basically like, the stone takes your place as a being. Like, it freezes your corporeal being in place, right? And like freezes your soul in time or whatever. So that when the spell is ended, your soul re-enters, like your consciousness re-enters your being. And what was once stone now turns back to flesh, but that stone has been eroded, so you no longer have flesh in places that you used to. Erosion wasn't a problem unless the statues get broken. I ended up with great healing powers when people were restored. If the statue was broken and eroded in the anime, then you were dead and stayed dead. Ah, okay. On another level, I'd really like to play a good game where you play as Medusa or one of the Gorgons. I'd like to play a game where you just play as one of the I'm reading the Bible. I'd love to just play a game where you play as like mythical creatures. And I know there's like a MOBA like that, but that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, like, pick, like, you have a list of like 12 mythological creatures from loads of different mythologies, and you have to like pick one of them and like succeed, basically. Like, just live the life, either live the life of the Baba Yaga or like live the life of Medusa, where like you don't get your fucking head cut off. Make a record of your adventure so far. Yes, I never get to write down my own save record without hearing all of their fucking religious bollocks about the goddess. I would love to write my own record into history. Thank you. This feels like a kind of play. Maybe I'm wrong, but this feels like a kind of play. Oh, there's someone alive. Okay, never mind. I was going to say that this feels like a kind of place where, through the main story, if we go into like a side area or something, we can get an item that like cures this petrification. I was going to call it stonification. The petrification. And then like you go, oh yeah, that's Stone Island that I was on one time, and you come back here and you fix the people. But maybe not. Maybe we solve everything while we're here. It's a young girl who's been turned to stone. Her exposure to the element has left her worse for wear, and no one has anything to say about that because they've seen the two other statues and they can't think of anything else to say. Chest. I really need to start taking advantage of this third dimension that we've been given. I'm still stuck in the mindset of a two-dimensional being. I need to remember that I can manipulate the camera. When Perseus killed Medusa, he ran off with her head. Presumably, the rest of her body stayed with the two other Gorgons. I can imagine a game where Yuri. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Or that. Steno goes out looking for Medusa's head so that they can reunite it with her body and bring it. Like, and that would be sweet, because they were like, were they sisters? Or were they just called the Gorgon sisters and they weren't actually related? Ooh, that guy tried to get back inside his house. Too late, though. Books? In between two books, there is a note scroll in a childish hand. I was playing in my secret base and I am making an amazing discovery. One who would be thinking there is such a place in the village. That word. It is near the cliff beneath the shop mein Vater is going often to. Close to my self-reminder. The entrance is just north of the tree that is standing by itself. Okay. The shop mein Vater is often going to, I'm assuming, is the pub. Or maybe it is just this thing up here. I mean, that is a tree standing by. Well, no, it's not really a tree standing by itself. Let's read that one more time. Secret base. It is near the cliff beneath the shop that my dad goes to. Goes to my self-reminder. The entrance is just north of the tree that is standing by itself. Okay. They were sisters. Medusa was more of an adopted sister. She was a priestess of Athena who was cursed and transformed into a gorgon by Athena and dumped with the two sisters. This is also the reason that of the three gorgons, Medusa was the only one that was mortal. Oh! Pichipu examines the ground at his feet. The ground here feels almost as if it might be hollow, but it's hard to tell for sure. Just north of a tree that stands by itself. Maybe. Okay. Well, we've done literally everything we can that I can see to do, so let's finally go talk to the old man, shall we?
This is highly unusual. Travelers are making very rarely the journey here. Now, my eyes are not so good anymore. But you are young and full of life, oder? What reason you could be having for visiting this god-forsaken place, I do not know.
Germany isn't that bad of a place. Has nice trains. Chichipu tells of the party's adventures so far.
So, you are making trips across the time and restoring parts of the world that have disappeared, yeah?
I didn't realize that we figured out we were traveling through time, but
there
yeah.
can be no such happy resolution here. Already it is too late for our village. As you are seeing for yourself, every person here has long ago been turned into stone.
Why not you?
Indeed. Many decades have passed since the curse upon poor Regenstein came down. It happened 50 years ago, upon the very day of the Regentanz. A day which should have brought us the gift of water. You see, the rain falls very little upon this land. The village was in a deficit of water always.
Ah, yes.
Life was
Classic
hard,
German desert.
and people went often without water enough to make their daily bread. The people prayed therefore to the Wassergöttin to bless us with the rain. And bless us they did, of course, upon that fateful day. Our prayers were answered, or so we thought. For indeed the rain did fall.
Why is the priest of the goddess playing to the
that rain
Wassergöttin?
was no blessing. Ach, why such a fate would be foisted upon we Regensteiners, a people who lived most tenaciously through a life of great hardship. Even now, I cannot comprehend. There was neither the sound nor the fury, only a moment of quiet cruelty, wherein the cursed rain upon the village fell, turning every man, woman and child to stone. All except for one, who had left the village to secure the provisions. My name is Clemens, and I was that man. When I returned to the village, I found my Liebling had become a thing of stone, never to speak or move again. I put my hand to her cold form, and my heart shriveled. Yeah, I might have escaped being turned to stone. But the loneliness which assailed me night and day, that itself can only be described as a curse. So, I decided I would make a journey. I wander-searched through many lands looking for a way to free my people from their fate. Though I was prepared mentally to make the lengthy expedition, before long a year had passed, and then another, and another, and so on. Eventually, I procured an elixir known as the Angel's Tears and made my way home.
Right.
But, decades had passed since I had the village left. And in those long years exposed to the elements, each and every statue had begun to crack and crumble.
Right.
As I looked at my beloved, already I knew in my heart that even if I were to use the Angel's Tears upon the Regensteiner stone bodies, life would not to anyone return.
You didn't even try.
Indeed, already it was too late. For all my efforts, I could not save a single soul. I was not able to utilize the Angel's Tears, but nor was I able to leave my dear Regenstein. I have spent my life together with the villagers ever since.
Right? Could have tested it. Tested on a guy you don't like.
Achtung, it is almost the time.
What? What? What's happening? What's happening? They see? Are they supposed? Do they glow like that often? Ooh, I see that hole in the cliff.
Listen.
For a brief time each day, they are emitting the light, like so, yeah? And the light can be found faint, and in the light can be found faintly their memories. Many times I have felt delight and witnessed the memories they are exuding. And over the course of time I have made the hypothesis. My people, I believe, are mercifully unaware that they have been turned to stone, and now live quite happily within their cherished memories. Therefore, I felt that the kindest course of action would not be to leave them as they are, beings of stone who exist in contentment. That was until today. In speaking with all of you, I am finally finding my resolve. This foul curse is a thing for which people deserve to be freed. When you cannot wake from a dream, what difference is it from a nightmare, yeah? Good travelers, I believe none other than fate herself has brought you to this place, so that you might be aiding me. So I must ask, Will you help me use the angel's tears to free my fellow Regensteiners from their cursed petrification? Sure.
Oh,
You are most kind. I liked the way the voice actor said, "Oh," there was like, "Oh, you will help." Okay, I didn't. Okay, then I can't. I didn't expect that. Okay, thanks. You are most kind. I am full to the bursting with appreciation. Now, please take from me the angel's tears before I am losing the nerve. I feel like a lot of this situation could have been avoided if Clemens wasn't such a procrastinator. It is getting rather late. Perhaps you should take the rest at the inn tonight, yeah? I shall await you tomorrow upon the elevation, overlooking Regenstein. To reach it, you must find the hidden stairway near the tree in the west of the village. This passage will take you to where you need to be going. And if you are being curious about the memories of the village folk, then do not miss your chance to view them this night. The light of the memories will not last long, will not long be aglow until tomorrow then. What Peter saying?
Hey!
So, the strange statues produce some kind of glow that lets us see their memories. We should try and take a look before we go to bed. Yeah, but first let's go down this... Oh, there's nothing... I kind of thought there'd be something down here. Alright, to the west of the island is a hidden stairway, and it is here? Yeah, it's there. Okay, well, at least I knew where I was looking. A man who's been turned to stone. His exposure to the elements has left him looking rather worse for wear. The statue emits a gentle glow. It's as though it's trying to say something. Yeah, it's probably trying to say, I'm trapped in stone, help me! All of a sudden, the light grows stronger. Ow.
Oh,
Mein Vater, Diddy, can you answer the question for me?
Yes.
Hmm? Yeah, sure. If I know it. Do you know what the village was like long, long ago, Vater? Ah, inquisitive boy, I have no idea. How about you, Herr Barkeep? You must know something of the local history, huh? Dutch? I hear only stories, but people sometimes they are saying that the whole area of this was once a battlefield. Apparently our ancestors' village was completely destroyed since the fighting and another was built to replace it. Perhaps this is why we are sometimes finding old weapons such as things in the soil. Well, there's your history lesson, boy. But why do you display an interest in such matters? Oh, no special reason, Vater. Simply curiosity, that is all. You are a strange child, Felix. Clearly you are not taking after me. Probably this is for the best. Did you say something here, Barkeep? Nein, no, not a word. Vater, I go out to play now, yeah? Ah, yeah. But the Regensteins begin soon. Do not stray too far afield. Okay. My current assumptions are that either the old man is lying to us and he is actually Felix and not Clemens, or the child is the one that brought down the stone rain. Man has been turned to stone. He emits a glow. It grows stronger.
Ah.
Regensteins indeed. Every year they are making this stupid big party. And they think it will cause the rain to fall? Ridiculous. Huh? Rain! It is raining! Truly, it is raining at long last. Ah, this rain is strange. Dirty somehow.
Huh?
Ah, yeah, my skin, my body. What is happening here? Yeah, is this some cool joke? My body is turning into stone. Nein, nein, Felix, Felix. Well, as much as he might have been an alcoholic, at least his final thoughts were for his son. That's a little bit of redemption, right? It's a young woman who's been turned to stone. There's a gentle glow. It grows stronger. There's Clemens.
My.
Guten Tag, Clemens. You are making the trip to fetch supplies? Yeah. Same as always. I buy some foodstuffs and as much water as I can carry. Ach, if only the rain would fall sometime. How many years has it been now? Come. We have not been forsaken. There will be rain this year, and lots of it, I think. I hope you're right, Clemens. Josh, I must be leaving now. I will return in time for the Regensteins. We shall bring the rain, you'll see. Bitte, Clemens. Be careful. I have heard recently reports of monsters in the village surroundings. Suspicious how he was out of town at the time. Priest was turned to stone. There's a gentle glow. It grows stronger.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, Frau Helga. It is unusual for you to come to the prayer making so late in the night. At night, Nine? Yeah, it is. I am consumed by worries. I must pray for him to come home safely. And I will wish the Most Almighty to prove for you, for both of you, his protection. Danke.
Oh.
Great Almighty, allow the safe return of my beloved Clemens to Regenstein, bitte. Interesting how some people have like final memories that are like when they turn to stone, and other people have final memories that are just like a day or so before. Because some people just like were too boring to have things happen to them before they turned to stone. Little girl turned to stone. There's a gentle glow. It grows stronger. Super. I make later a notice and hide it between the books on the shelf. Yeah, perfect. Felix, you cannot be making graffiti. It is strictly verboten. Shh, bitte, Lina. Keep quiet. But graffiti is verboten. This is not graffiti. This is a self-reminder. Ach, yeah. Speaking of reminding, I must tell you the most recent discovery. It is even more amazing than my last. Your last? Are you speaking of the secret base? Yeah. But that does not even compare a little to this new discovery. I will tell you of it tomorrow. Come to my home, John Regenstein. If I am not there, you will find me in the secret base. Yeah, okay. Super. Then I will see you tomorrow, yeah? Don't be late. So what was this about? Content in their happy memories? None of these so far have been really happy. Closest is the kid asking his dad a question. You're not wrong. Woman was turned to stone. There's a gentle glow. Grows stronger. Oh yeah, 100% sure. That's why I'm curious if the person pretending to be, if the person that said they're Clemens is not actually Clemens, but is actually the child Felix. This is highly curious. Where could he have gone to?
Oh.
You've seen Felix anywhere, bitte? Lena, actually, I am also searching currently for the same little rascal. Today is the day of the Regensteins. We must make our wishes for the rain. Many, many times I tell him to stay home and help me, and yet...
Oh.
The Regensteins? Yeah, of course, now I remember. What are you remembering? You know where Felix is? Nine. I am having no idea at all. None. So... Well, if you see him anywhere, you tell him to make a homecoming so he can help me, bitte. Yeah, of course. I will surely tell him so. Tut. This is also very, like, we haven't really talked about it yet, but the fucking giant pile of fucking poison in the middle of the town is very suspicious. But also, like, I feel like this guy would have insisted more so to not look at the memories of the people if he thought they would be incriminating to him. You know? I'm going to check where the secret base should be, just on the off chance that clicking on that last person makes us go to sleep for the night or something. This is the self-reminder. Pichipu closely examines the ground around his feet. It feels almost hollow, but it's too hard to tell for sure. Well, fucking check then. Jesus. There might be something here, but I couldn't be bothered. I'm too lazy. It is a beautiful young woman who's turned to stone. She emits a gentle glow, and that glow is getting stronger. He's late again.
Oh.
Forgive me, it's Helga. I was not meaning to make you wait.
Nine, never mind. Well, did you decide what you're going to do?
Yeah, I have made my decision. I will fetch again the supplies this year.
What? Clemens, 9, they are monsters! What if something would happen to you?
It is because there are monsters that I must go, Helga. Our village cannot produce its own vegetables, nein? This means someone must take the trip to purchase supplies, or we are all facing starvation. I am the most suitable candidate. I can more capably fight than any other man in the village. It must be me.
I am not disagreeing with this, but...
I have made another decision too. Once I am returned from the trip, then I announce our engagement to the whole village. This is perfect, yeah?
Oh.
Clemens, makes me so happy, of course, to hear such talk, but... Alles klar. Then it is decided. Helga, you must not worry for me. I am able to take care of myself. Yeah, I know this, but be careful, bitte. Ja, ja. I will turn in plenty of time for the Regensteins. Tschüssi, mein Schatz. See you soon, my love. Now that I see the amount of fucking German that they're lacing into these people's dialogue, I kind of wish that when we'd been in Ireland, more Irish had been, like, weaved into the dialogue. Like, every time they said thanks a million, you could have said that in Irish and people would have understood what it meant. Could have, like, thrown in a Buekas Ladia here and there. My dear Clemens, I pray for your safe return. That is what caused this. He might as well have said that he was going to retire after this last trip. I don't think we've been in this house. Rituals for a rainy day. Twitchy takes it off the shelf and leaves through it. It contains detailed instructions for rain dances and other rain-making ceremonies. A shelmet. Who can wear a shelmet? Please tell me you can wear a shelmet. Wait, can I wear a shelmet? I can also wear a shelmet. Probably better for him to have it though. I am now forcing the Prince of Estard to walk around with a conch shell on top of his head. And people wonder why the king doesn't want me spending time with his son. Incriminating evidence in the house? No. What do you mean, Irish? They said like every other city. And they're saying yeah all the time here, like they're saying they have like they're using the correct lexicon. It's just like I wish like there's German here. I would have liked to seen something said as Gaeilge. Like they clearly got Irish people as actors. Yeah, I think we've been in everywhere in this village.
Ah,
The glow is only lasting a short while. If you wish to see the memories my people are having, then you must be doing so tonight. When it is time you are wishing to rest, there is a bed you may use within the inn. I will be seeing you tomorrow upon the elevation in the center of town, yeah? How does one get to the elevation in the center of town? I mean, obviously there's this, but this doesn't fucking help. Guess I'll just spend the night at the inn.
Come on. Can't stay in bed all day, you know. Honestly, if there's one certainty in this world, it's that you'll be the last one up in the morning. Anyway, while you've been dozing oh so happily, I've been thinking about the poor people of this village, petrified for decades. They must be fit to burst with frustration.
Apparently they're living happily inside their own sad memories.
Why I've been sentenced so harshly for the apparent crime of living my life. That's why I think that light comes out of them. They want people to know. They're trying to share their memories of back when things were normal. But enough of my musings. We should get on with lifting this curse. The Regensteiners have waited long enough, wouldn't you say?
Honestly,
To reach Old Clemens, we need to find a set of stairs hidden near the tree on the west side of the village. From there,
Yes.
just following the path.
yes, it is, Mystic.
Come on then. No time to waste.
I think that's intentional, though. I imagine there's another layer to this town.
Hey,
To reach Old Clemens, we'll need to find a set of stairs hidden near the tree on the west side of the village. From there, it's just following the path. Oh, come on then. The petrified villagers need our help. But yeah, I feel like that could be like a fucking subtitle for this game. Dragon Quest VII. Fucking the musings of Maribel. Look at that. A staircase leading to the underground. An oddly well-provisioned underground. Very oddly provisioned, well-provisioned underground. How far down does this underground go? This is like a secret base from Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby, or Ruby and Sapphire, whichever one you prefer. Okay, that's the way the game wants me to go, so obviously we're not going that way. We're going to go further down and find the town's deep dark secrets. Or a chest that we probably can't open. Hey, a boomerang! Why do they always give me boomerangs too fucking late? Hey, it's not too late. I can actually use this. And I'm the only one that can use it. Fantastic. The only fucking Dragon Quest game I've ever played where like they give you a boomerang in a relatively timely fashion. And by timely fashion, I mean basically as soon as you start the game, is Dragon Quest VIII. So, is the particular reason we're up here? Or...
Ah, good. There you are. I have been waiting for your arrival.
I would not have transliterated
Finally, the
gut
time
as
is here.
G-U-T. I would have translated
It has been 50
transliterated
years
it as
since that
G-U-D
fateful day,
with an umlaut over the U.
but it feels more like an eternity. Turned to stone and stuck in an everlasting dream. Surely they long for their release just as much as I do.
And yet you've been sitting here with your thumb up your arse.
Release the angel's tears and free the villagers from their suffering.
We had to come up to it on top of a rock for you to tell me this? Wait, what am I going to do with the angels? Pichipu holds the bottle of angel's tears aloft.
Always I thought, if I used the angel's tears and could talk to them again, I would apologize for my cowardice. I would apologize to them from the bottom of my heart. Not a day has passed I was not thinking this.
Oh, okay. So that didn't free them. It didn't cure them, it just freed their souls from the stone.
What is happening?
I feel like you didn't understand what the angel tears do, my dude.
Helga?
And now I remember playing the original of this game.
Helga, mein Liebchen. Is that you?
Good thing we came here then.
Oh, Helga, how I have missed you. Just wait. Ein Moment, bitte. I will not be long.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Unbelievable. Das Kind is... The child. It can only be...
Where did that kid appear from? Come on, we need to find out what's going on. No, not back in the fucking... Oh, all the statues are gone. That's kind of shame. I was hoping the statues would stick around. I was planning on doing a whole thing, planning on doing a whole bit where like I went around and see it, like gathered up the statues and then like sell them as like incredibly lifelike sculptures.
Excuse me, mein Herr, but who might you be? My name is Felix, and I am searching for the other people
Felix.
from the village. Have you seen them somewhere, bitte? It is all very strange. They were here just a moment ago, preparing for the Regentanz.
Mein Gott. It is beyond a doubt. This voice, this face. I know this boy. You are the son of Ralph, yeah? Your name is... Yeah. Felix.
He literally just said that.
Uh-huh, this is correct.
Ach so. But where have you been all this time?
I was underground, in my secret base.
Underground, you say? Yeah, but of course. This is why you are not weathered by the elements. Wunderbar! My traveling friends, this is a miracle. It is proof. Proof that our village is not dead. That it is still alive and kicking.
I don't know. One child does not a village make. Also, are we not gonna question how the angel tears fucking opened the doorway down to this kid's secret base? No? We're just gonna... Okay.
And all is thanks to you. If you had not been making the visit to our village and lent your aid, we would still be all of us remaining forsaken. Danke, meine Freunde. Danke from the bottom of my heart. Surely this is the happiest day of my life. Ach, but this poor boy knows nothing of what has happened. First, I must be explaining to him the situation. And then we must be mourning for those who have been lost.
Who has been lost? Why is the village so quiet? The light of hope returns to Clement's eyes at last. But Felix isn't quite so happy when he realizes that the people of the village really won't be coming. I mean, yeah, fair. Like, everyone he ever knew is dead, except the one guy that he probably didn't interact with that much because he was always out of the village doing jobs. And that one guy is like an owl-ass man now. You're like, yeah, I imagine Felix isn't too fucking hype about the situation. Eventually, Clemens wins him round and promises to look after him from now on. Well, I mean, at least is like better fucking Clemens than Ralph the alcoholic. After a little hesitation, Felix accepts. Everyone heads to bed, exhausted after the day's excitement. I want to go into the secret base. Ah! While they were having that discussion, why didn't I go into the secret base? Morning comes. Okay.
I am unable to know how to thank you for all you have done. We owe you everything.
Gonna make him feel like crap for not putting everyone inside or something years ago. You have no idea how heavy those statues were. Like, they could have weighed several tons. And he'd be worried that, like, if he moved them, they might fall and crack. And he was a big muscly man, so, yeah, maybe. Literally, all you had to do was give him motivation. And also, 2 people is not of it. Exactly. These people need to leave. This place still is fucking barren of any vegetation and also water. They still need to leave here.
You have even inspired Felix and myself to go on a little journey of our own, you know.
That's probably for the best. Let the village die. Continue your culture, I guess. Carry it with you in your heart. But, like, this village is dead. Sorry for your loss, Kira. That's even more heartbreaking than this story.
We have decided that we must spread the word of the accursed rain which afflicted our home. If we are able to save just one life by doing so, I feel my own existence will not have been wasted.
Mystic, Easter Island heads were moved by dozens of people. And a lot of the times they fell over and cracked. But that was okay because they were stone sculptures. These are real people who were just happened to be stone. But yeah, he definitely could have figured it out. He could have easily built a fucking like lever mechanic that like tipped them into barrel like wheelbarrows filled with like soft grass, or he could have figured out a pulley system. He definitely could have lifted them. But then I think it's supposed to imply that like when he came home first, he was like, I'm gonna fix this, and then he spent a while feeling sorry for himself, and then by the time he did go to leave, it had already been like maybe a year or 2. And by the time he found the angel tears and came back, he was already an old man. So like he was out adventuring in the years when he probably would have been able to like lift any of them. The fact that he didn't make any friends in his whole time and no one came back with him is also kind of mad. Also, I'm not sure how I feel about his crusade to go out and warn people of the killer rain. Like, one, I'm not sure there are any other islands around here, and 2, that's not how rain works. Like like as beautiful as the water cycle is, I don't think whatever water is falling here is going to be falling is the same water that's going to be falling several like islands away. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt that like he was traumatized in shock for like the first 6 months to a year when he was still in his prime, before he was like, all right, I have to go out, I have to solve this, I will find something to fix you and I promise I will be back. And then he left and like 50 years went by and he eventually just through pure happenstance and luck found the angel tears, or he found them when he was relatively young and it took him like ages to get home. But like by the time in my head, by the time he got home, he already looked like this and he was already a frail old man and he could do nothing to like move them. And by then he was like, look at how old I am, look at how weathered they are, what's even the point anymore? Clemens really seems to be a kind of a guy that doesn't really do things unless he has outside stimulus. He has no kind of inner motivation. He's pushed he is the stereotypical JRPG protagonist. Everything that affects him is external. Like there is no internal motivation there.
Though we are far away, the spirit of the village shall live on. as long as young Felix and I survive, then so too shall Regenstein.
Culturally and in memory, yes, sure. I would start writing down, like, if you haven't already, in all of those years when you weren't doing anything, I would really start writing down as much as I can remember about my life and about Regenstein culture, like right now, and like pass it on to this child, because this kid is like, well, I mean, if you're judging from the size of our characters and the size of his character, 10, 12 maybe? I was gonna say 7, but I would also think that our character looks to be about 12, so, and our character's 16, so say Felix is like 10 or 12. Like, how much of his own culture does he even know? Into the hole. What was that? Achievement was called... That achievement was called Regenstein nach den Regen, which I'm assuming means something in German. Awarded for completing the Tears Fall on Regenstein. Hey, this child was in here for 60 years with a mini medal. So that means whoever put... So that leaves us with 2 possibilities, right? Whoever works for the mini medal monarch. Sunshine after rain, I think. Cool. That would make sense. That's fitting, and that's actually beautiful. But yeah, so this mini medal leads us to 2 distinct possibilities. Whoever went around the world planting all of these mini medals everywhere has been doing it for at least the last 50 or 60 years. Or option number 2, which is quite a bit darker. Someone came here in the last 2 to 3 years before Clemens returned, found a village full of stone people and was like, "Ooh, this place is creepy. Oh look, there's a basement over there." Found a chest and was like, "I will put this medal in this chest." The adventurer that finds this is gonna be well happy with himself after coming through this creepy place, and then left without helping anyone. Secret base number 1. How many secret bases are there? I've been trying to think of how I can cheer old Clemens up. After all, he was so sad for so long. But in the end, I've decided I shouldn't interfere. Life's still going to be hard for him, but at least he's got Felix. And I've got a feeling those 2 are going to be alright.
Hey!
Come on, Twitchy Poo. We've dawdled long enough. It's time to get back to the present. And you know what? You can learn a thing or 2 from Clemens and Felix. That kind of can-do attitude would do you the world of good. What are you on about? Do you want to come through time with us? Back to like a village that like exists and has other people in it? Maybe, no?
Yeah?
You are already leaving? I wish that I could come with you, mein Herr. But Herr Clemens would surely become lonely without me. So, natürlich, it is the mission that is top priority, yeah? We must be warning as many people as possible about what happened to our Regenstein. We will travel the world over. Perhaps you will miss my adorable smile, but I am hoping that you can understand. We are meeting again somewhere out there. We can always play together at that time. This poor child.
Ah! Ah!
Least we can do is free the island of its its pervert population.
All in a day's work.
In a day's work. I'm really looking forward to the point when I get more vocations, hopefully. Because now everyone is at the max of their vocation and I'm not doing anything every time I level up. Alright, workday over, so time for me to drive home. Here's a question, Mystic, something I've never thought before, because I've always imagined you taking public transport everywhere. What kind of car do you drive? And is that your parents' car, or is that the car that you had when you were, like, before you moved back home? And how many years have you had that car? No. Wait, I wanna go outside. I want to go to... Okay, so the little island has shown up. So we're going to go to Pilchard Bay and see if we can't travel to the little island and see what the little island looks like now. Ireland is so close to a start that when this exclamation mark is here, it doesn't even look like they're different islands. Oh, not some cyclones. So the island, unnamed island, and the city is just gone. Regenstein is just gone. And there's a mini medal in its place. Okay. Cool. Cool. Right. Maybe if I go to a start, I will find like an old man that calls himself Felix. Hello, old man.
Ah.
Please, Prince Kaifer, tell me straight, does an old boy like me stand a chance going along with the party when they're sending to explore these new islands? Well, I wouldn't rule it out completely, but they do have some strict criteria, and I mean, there's no guarantee that the places they'll be going to are safe, so, oh, I see. Well, when you put it like that, it does sound a bit risky. Maybe I'll give it a miss.
Ah,
Woohoo! They found a new island! Woohoo! I better keep my voice down, or that mean old Pike will tell me to shut it again. Why does he have to spoil everything? That's just who Pike is, boy. He's a dickhead. You sell things now. Hey, Maribel. How's it going? Glad you could stop by. Oh, you've brought company. Well, come back on your own next time. We'll catch up properly, okay? Oh, Prince Kaifer, is with you as well. I didn't see you there, Your Highness. Hi. You sell weapons. Sell me weapons. Fucking prick. Absolute dickhead. Let's go back to the Shrine of Mysteries. This map screen still makes me feel like I'm playing Civ 6. Right. Use the newly assembled tablet to travel to another world and or time. Yes. Ooh, this island is 2 islands. What nationality will we roll in the bingo today? Oh shit, I think we found fucking France.
Hey,
Well, this definitely isn't somewhere we've been before. Come on, Twitchy Poo. Let's see if we can find some local people to talk to. You won't find any people here, Kiefer. It's just... you'll only find French. I did not know heel slimes were so fucking sturdy. I'm a big boy now. Wait, Jesus, did I just get to level 12 now? Kiefer got to level 12 fucking ages ago.
Hey,
The air smells of trees and grass. That's what air always smells like, Maribel. That's called nature. Makes a nice change from the salty winds of Istad, doesn't it? Now I'm wondering what else we've been missing out on. You were in Ireland earlier. You know what trees and grass smell like. Right, so 1,500... 1,505 for me. 1,357 for him. Okay, that's not that much of a difference. And she's still 380 to get to level 12. Well, at least everyone's being able. At least everyone's getting involved. That's the main thing. Yep, we found France. That's a French. That's a French mansard roof. If I ever seen one. That's not. It's not a mansard roof.
right. Ooh. All in a day's work.
Thank God the majority of those hit. Because when I saw that first miss, I was like, oh no. Here we go. It's gonna be us fighting this fucking heal slime for the next 3 turns because he keeps healing himself. Single vial. Ooh, new enemy. The smashing crabs. I like my crabs boiled.
that's how it's done.
Oh shit, heal slime. Okay, we probably need to kill that thing first. It's over here. This is the way to the Grotto del Siglio. Oh no! Thank God. Okay. We're not in France, we're in Italy. I don't know if that's better. Cheeky bastard. Can't run it. Hey, a group where Coral Grief works on all of them. That's nice. Little devil heart. Let's Maribel use a single vial to heal herself. That's cool. And then she still gets the goal. That's great. Let's see what Kerfriz does. That was very effective. Cost a lot of MP, but it was very effective. And she leveled up, so she got all her MP back. Tight. Right, so there's a thing over there. Right, we'll have to run through all this poison. Do I have antidotal herbs? I think I do, don't I? Yeah, I have like 9. I'll be fine. I did all that for a copper sword. Okay. Are you still leveling to become a fisherman? No. I'll tell you after after this one, but no, he's not leveling to become a fisherman anymore.
All in a day's work.
He's reached as good as he can be as an apprentice fisherman. What I was talking about earlier. See, he has fledgling fisherman max level. So like they all do. She's the best mini mayoress she can be. He's the best heir apparent he can be. His healing is actually better than her healing. That's bad. But yeah. Their vocations are completely maxed out, so I'm really hoping we get more vocations fairly soon. Because if not, it just feels like wasted. Like, look at all those vocation points that I'm getting. They're completely useless. Seed of Deftness. I don't know. Hopefully soon. Hopefully like something will happen soon, but as of yet I don't really know.
Easy peasy.
Right. How many of these do I have? 10. Looking forward to you being 30 hours further into the game and realizing that there's a place in your hometown where you could have switched your vocation on day 2. Yeah, that's... I am also looking forward to that distinct possibility. It's going to be great. Okay, deftness seems to be my thing, so... Only increases my deftness by 1. Don't remind me of the wooden doll game. Alright, so we're all fairly good on health and magic. Let's go fight this cat. Oh, he has friends. The Pet Peeves, they're called. The Vicious Meowgician. And his and his mouse flaps. Mouse flaps is a word that I hate. Gonna umful you. You're gonna let loose. And you're going to use Bang to hopefully kill the mouse flaps. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. You're also gonna let loose. You're going to focus your strength. Ow. Okay. Skills buff him. Skills. Can I sizzle? No. So let's see what Frizz does. Okay, these mouse flaps have a lot of health. Okay, this is not looking well. Skills, heal, Maribel.
Oh, cheers!
Maribel. Use Frizz again. Okay, thank God the mouse flaps are dead. Ah, okay, we're fine. The Ocean's Devotion helped us.
Lightning slap!
Heal yourself, Twitchy Poo. Continue to use Frizz, but now it only hits one person. Fantastic. Okay, he's on orange health. That's good. Gonna get Kiefer to focus his strength.
There we go.
Lightning slap!
Nice. I was gambling there on the fact that we were going to kill him in that turn and I wouldn't have to heal Maribel. 232 experience points. Fantastic. And we got a treasure chest that had a Magician's heart in it. And it's definitely not that we pulled the Magician's heart out of the Magician's chest. That would be gross. Right, let's look at this Magician heart. The folly only understood by fellow felines to chase critical spells at all costs. What does she have? Every last drop, take advantage of the opponent's weakness, and use a single vial. That single vial thing is really useful. Spells could be nice as well. What are your ones? Makes you good at deftly dodging. Relentless resolution to chase critical hits at no matter the cost. Well, I mean, what's the other one? Strategic savvy to mercifully take advantage of an opponent's weakness. That might be better on Kiefer. And then I could give this to Twitchy Poo and this to Arabelle. Don't really want Twitchy Poo's agility to go down either though, because he's the healer. I need him to be faster than the enemies. Let's go into the lovely Italian countryside town of... Oh wait, there's something over here. Leccara. No, can't do an Italian accent. Every time I try to do one, it becomes French.
Hey!
Grotta de Siglio. I've got a bad feeling about this place. Come on, Twishy Poo, let's get out of here. You are saying let's get out of here. Yes, save, please. I just killed a strong enemy. I would like to save. I also wouldn't like to forget that time that we were in Germany. Kind of fun. I really hope there's another German town that isn't just like a spit of dirt in the fucking the ocean. I feel like the Germans are getting kind of fucked over by I feel like the Germans are getting fucked over by their entry into the game. The main hub islands of Ireland and Yorkshire and Italy. And then maybe we'll make a side island that's Germany, I guess, but they won't spend too long there. It doesn't really matter.
All in a day's work.
Also a shame that we'll never get to go to Scandarussia. Scandarussiavania? Is that what it was?
That's how it's done.
Maybe that was the GDR in the timeline where it doesn't reunite with the West. Doggo! Oh, all of the people are animals. Okay.
Oh,
Well, aren't you just adorable? Talk about a warm welcome. Something a little bit strange about this place, though, isn't there? It's Orwell's Animal Farm. Look, there are horses and cows and pigs just roaming the street. I mean, I've heard of free-range farming, but this is ridiculous. Still, I'm sure there's a good reason for it. Let's talk to some of the locals and find out more. Maribel, you're looking at the locals. That I'm assuming is the dog going, oh no, they're idiots. the first people to come and save us and they're idiots. Why is there always an old man? Why does whatever is happening to all of these villages never affect the old men? Oh. Yes, I would like to stay at the ruin. Please tell me I did not just pay a cow so I could sleep in a bed for a night. I think I just paid a cow so I could sleep in a bed for a night. Twitchy Poo looks at the bookshelves. There's a large collection of hotel registers and guest books on the shelves. That's because this is an inn, Twitchy Poo. I assume the chef. One of the devs of this game saw Porco Rosso and was like, I want to make an entire town of that. Twitchy Poo looks in the mirror and is captivated by how stylish he is. Yep, that's... Whenever I look at this character, I think stylish. It rained and all of the people in the village got turned into animals. I went on a journey to find a magic potion that would turn them back. But I never used it because my wife is a cow now, and honestly, it's kind of better this way. Mini medal. Wait, how many mini medals do we have now? Where do I keep? I have 7. I can get the first mini medal item. I might go do that right now. That's odd. He doesn't seem interested in talking to you. Ah, I get it. They turned all the people into animals and all the animals into people, except people are animals because human sapiens is an animal species, but whatever. We wear clothes, we're different. Ah, little cock. I would like to sell things to the chicken. This is definitely the weirdest shop interaction I've ever had. A bone steak. No one can use the bone steak. Okay, so I would assume that means we're getting a new party member. Whip, mallet, shield, kitty shield. Yeah, we'll buy that. Yes. Richie. Yes. Richie. Yes, I would like to equip it on someone. I'd like to equip it on Maribel. The bronze shield is worse than the shield the lads have? Okay, so Twitchy Poo has the slime shield. What does Kiefer have? What does Kiefer have? Oh, he has a scale shield, okay. Leather kilt. Fuck off, the Shelmet is good for everyone? Yeah, I'll spend like 200 for an extra 200 for an extra... I'll spend 250 for an extra 2 defense, sure. We've finally, after what are we on, like stream 4, stream 5? We've finally gotten to the point where Maribel isn't using a pot lid as her shield anymore. Slow incremental progress, the best kind of progress. So say all the Zentrists. Got some of my gold back. Fantastic. What's the chicken gonna do to me? Peck me? What has the priest turned into? Priest is a dog. Okay. I was kind of hoping the priest would turn into something more interesting, like a snake or something. But I suppose maybe they don't have snakes in this world. Because Ireland exists, and Ireland got rid of all of the snakes everywhere. She isn't listening to a word you're saying, or maybe she doesn't understand because she's a cat? Cat girl maid! Sorry, obviously the chicken won't do business with me if I'm not standing on the other side of the counter. How silly of me. Yes, I would like to buy something. You're a member of poison. Cure any member of paralysis or wake them from sleep. Okay, I'll buy like 5 of those. Holy water. Nah, I'm grand. I will sell things to you though. I'll sell you this hairband that I found in your cupboard. Fun how in some JRPGs you can tell in advance that you are getting a new party member because the shops have weapon and armor that none of your current people can use. The Trails game was like that. What is... I think my friend is playing one of those at the moment. Azure something or other, I think it's called. What's he been playing recently? The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Azure is what he's playing at the moment. He has put 34 hours into it. I think that's one of the Trails games. I don't know. I want to say it's the newest one, but I have no reason to believe that. He doesn't seem interested in talking to you, or perhaps he can't understand because he's a doggo. There he is! There's our new party member! I've been waiting for this guy! We're not going to talk to him yet. I did not expect our new party member to be Italian. Although he's a wild boy, so I suppose he's not really anything. Bone steak! Nice, I didn't even have to buy a bone steak. I was able to just kill something, skin it, and like turn one of its shin bones into a knife. Tight. Oh, a sleeping lady. I'm assuming this sleeping lady is actually a cat. Because she's asleep, and that's what cats do. Yeah, I figured as much, yeah. That is a very well-behaved horse. Like, I assume if you put most any horse in someone's kitchen, he's gonna break stuff. But this horse is just being very... very delicate. So, I'm assuming you can't go past the pig on this side. And you can't go past the dog on that side. I've been trapped in a village by animals. Anyway, let's go talk to the wild boy. Holy shit, he's chained to the wall. Oh no, he's a slave. Oh no. Oh no, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting slavery in my Dragon Quest game. His collar is very tight and looks painful. But it's locked and you can't get it off. I have a sword, just hack it. Huh. This town's full of animals and there's a boy chained up in the barn. There's something weird about this place, Twitchy Poo. Really? Do you think, Kiefer? Jesus Christ. This is why you're gonna be the king. Fucking, that's sharp intellect. That's why you're gonna be the king. Let's see what we can find out. Yeah. Oh, it's nighttime. When did that happen? I was kind of wondering, would like the humans
Hold
turn?
on.
All right, Twitchy Poo, let's cut to the chase. None of these people here seem capable of talking, and the animals are acting all weird. There's something going on. Think a little bit harder, Maribel. Just like rub those two brain cells together just a bit harder. Just get a bit of the friction, bit of electricity going. See, can you fucking form an idea? All of the humans can't talk, and all of the people are in. All of the humans can't talk, and all of the animals are inside the premises doing things that humans regularly do. What do you think is happening? Think about it real hard. And I've had enough of trying to get my head around it. I feel like my brain's about to explode. Maribel, you're lucky you're pretty. That's all I'll say. You're lucky you're pretty. I'm with Maribel on this one. I'm tired of trying to work this place out. Again, I'll say the same thing that I said to her, Kiefer. You're lucky you've a hell of a jaw. You rely on that jaw, because there's not much but mush inside that head. Plus, it's getting late. I think I saw an inn around here somewhere. We can rest up in there and start fresh tomorrow. If I wake up and I'm a duck, I'm gonna fucking bite both of you. This place gets stranger and stranger. I'm fed up with it, to be honest. And I bet Maribel is too. Still, at least there seems to be an inn in town. Maybe a bit of a rest is what we need. I love how... At least become a goose. I love that ostensibly this whole adventure is this guy's fault. Like, we didn't even go out on this adventure on our own. Our boyfriend brought us on the adventure. And now he's like, I can't figure out what's happening in this village. I'm bored now. Let's go home. It's annoying me. And it's like, my dude, really? Come on. Come on. Like, the first bit of a head scratcher you get, and you're going like, I don't want to do it anymore. Sick of adventure. Now it's boring. It's like, my dude. One, it's not a head scratcher. There's a fucking cow standing behind the desk in the inn. It's very clear what's happening. Yes, I would like to sleep in the inn, please. 3419. I'm going to assume I still have 3419 gold.
What in the... What was that noise?
I don't know.
Because if that cow downstairs is accepting
bad
gold
feeling
coins
about
off
this.
me.
The townspeople might be in trouble. Let's go and investigate.
Or, hear me out. The town is covered in animals and you just heard an animal sound. Maybe that's the sound that animals make. I mean, yes, there is something wrong with the people in this village, but you haven't put that together yet. I don't know why you hearing an animal scream in a town full of animals would make you go, oh, that's weird. That was some kind of animal we heard, wasn't it? Didn't sound too happy, whatever it was. Imagine if the goose
look,
from Goose Game
there's someone
was
behind the
in the
counter.
village and got turned
Where
into a
have they
human.
been hiding this whole time?
So they turn back into people at night? Maybe?
Oh,
Oh.
santo cielo!
God, they are
Per
Italians.
favore, you have to tell me. I am a human, see?
Well, you
Well, not really,
certainly
you're
look
Italian,
like
but
one.
you're close. Like,
Yes.
you're like one step
Veramente?
removed.
Really? Oibo, I am so happy. Finalmente, I am back to the normal.
That is hot. That's
What?
that
No way!
is-
He just turned into a cow!
that's fucking terrifying. The realization that, like, oh my god, I'm human again. Oh Jesus, I've missed the ability to talk and form fucking coherent thoughts. You have no idea what it's like to be a. Even worse for the woman standing next to him, who's like, Oh no, that is going to happen to me as well. I don't want to be a cat anymore. Please, I have licked my own genitals. Turns into a cat, starts licking her own genitals.
It's true. L'Arca is cursed. The humans, they turn into animali. The animali, they turn into humans.
Maybe it's because you chained up that boy in the barn, maybe? Do you think it's because you chained up that child in the barn?
When you come to the village, something feels different. And, allora, the humans return to the normal. But not for long. As you see for yourself, see? The humans are soon turned back into the animali. Scusami, amici. I know it's not your problem. You are only visitatori, no? But is no one else who can help? Per favore, you must do something. You must find who placed this curse on l'Arca and set us free.
Maybe it's that child that you have tied up in the
You
barn.
will find someone who know why the curse happened.
Cat. Pig. Okay. That's a bit unfair. He's fat too. Why didn't he turn into a pig?
And animals into humans. This is another fine mess we've got ourselves into.
They're very
We
cute
can't very well
animals.
just leave these poor people like this, though, can we? We need to find out what's behind this curse. Let's ask around town. Someone's sure to know something.
Maribel, they're all fucking animals. Who are we going to ask?
Hey,
Looks like the other locals have turned to their human form as well. Let's try talking to a few of them, Twitchy Poo. Alright. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say every time I talk to one of these people, they're going to turn back into an animal. We'll see.
oh,
Chicosa, I can speak again. Stupendo is something very important I want to say. Allora, benvenuti alla cara. Ah, fellemente. Huh? Gee, that is dedication. That boy is dedicated to being a greeter, being a town greeter. That is like I have never met anyone who was that dedicated to their job. I think it physically pained him that he wasn't allowed to do his job. Well, they're presumably fucking animals, but they're also animals. I mean, like, what was it? The innkeeper that turned into a cow is probably getting fucked by other animals, given that it's a cow. No, por favor, no more carrots. It is not a real food to eat. Only carrots. From morning to night, it is too much. No, not again. Eat apples. Horses love apples. Go eat an apple.
Oh,
Santo Cielo, where are you from? This town is too dangerous. And she said something else, but I pressed the thumbstick, and apparently that indicates that you want to move forward with a conversation. Buongiorno. It's good to be polite, no? So I ask you, por favore, please help me become a human again. This town is nightmare fuel, Jesus Christ. Munch, gulp, swallow. I become an animal again very soon, so I eat as much cicchino delicioso as possible while I can. That is the most Italian thing I think I've ever heard any character say. Is like, I am going to become an animal very soon, so I must eat the cheese. I must eat all of the pizza and the pasta that I can before I die. Por favor, you not tell Mia Babina about what you witness. See, is a very bad example for her. Turns into a cow. So it's a horse out the back. I feel like this is an extension of what happened to the fellas in Regenstein, and they have not been successful in their mission of warning people about the clouds and inclement weather that can turn you into stone, turn you into animals, turn animals into you. God knows what else it does.
All right.
Ah, you are a visitor, see? Grazie mille for helping us, but be careful, por favor. The mountain to the west of this town is very dangerous, molto pericoloso. A very horrible monster lives there. I only wish I could help more. Oh no, I'm a chicken again! Ah! I will not be a human for long. Perhaps it's no problem if I make the prayers a little shorter. Grazie almighty and arrivederci. Allora knows no good. He will punish me for my rudeness. Oh! I mean, honestly, if I had to turn into anything, I would want to turn into a dog. I think my life would be better. That's not true. That's not true. I'm doing quite well for myself. Wait, if this is a dog right now, does that mean it was a dog all along? I can't keep up. This human is actually an animal. Speaking seems to be beyond it, which doesn't really make sense because it was speaking when it was a dog, so I don't know why it can't speak now. It has the same organs. Where is the key? The Regenstein, an injured wild wolf came to the town. We carry him here to the barn and we treat his injuries so that we can make him nice and fat. And that we can cut him up and eat him later. Wolf meat, mucho delicioso. But now I can't find the key. Also, when we brought him back to the town was when all of us started to turn into animals. I wonder if there's a connection there. Probably not. Bear with me, I'm going to turn back into a cow. But then the humans and the animalia are swapped around, and now there is a human boy tied up in the barn. And we cannot find the key for his collar. I came to set the wolf free as soon as my curse is lifted, but I don't know who have the key. Honestamente, it could be anyone. A merchant, un ragazzo, un ragazza. Anyone. Oh no! And now he's a cow. So many of the men are turning into cows.
Oh.
Buongiorno, and benvenuti, la cara visitore. Perhaps you already noticed, but something molto horrible is happening to our town. The humans and the animali have been swapped around. I have been mayor here for many years, and this is by far the worst thing that has ever happened to us. I mean, there was that year when we mixed up one of the lines in the budgetary statement and the German town got really annoyed with us, but apart from that, this is the worst thing that ever happened. I would love if your party got randomly turned into animals while doing this quest. I would also like that, yeah. Ah, hime. I talk too much. I know how much have time left. I must tell you about the... Spavento! God! If he'd waffled on a bit less, we might have found out something useful.
Ah.
Che cose? A boy tied up in the barn? No, it's impossible. The only thing we tied up in the barn is un can bianco, a white dog. Wait, Santa Cele, I am human again. Did you just realize that? collar is very tight and it looks painful. Look, it's a white wolf cub. The little boy we saw wasn't a boy after all. Not that it matters either way. We can't leave the poor thing tied up like this. Let's hurry and find him a way out of that collar. And then get out of his way, because I imagine whatever is in front of him when we let him out of that collar, he is going to bite.
Hey!
We don't have much time, so let's get straight to it. What in the world is going on here? We want to help you, we need to know what's going on. Go. Allora, it's a long story, but I begin at the beginning, see? With the legend of the White Wolves. Many, many years ago, La Cara was attacked by a very evil monster. Molto terrible. But it's okay. Our saviors come. Our saviors are a pack of white wolves. They fight that monster with all of their strength. A very brutal battle. Molto brutale. They fight for 3 days and 3 nights. But in the end, they seal the monsters away in the Grotto del Siglio. And the town, he says she is saved. Him. Only one white wolf survived, a she-wolf who is pregnant with un piccolo bambino, a little white wolf cub. But she is also injured, and after she gives birth to her cub, she passes away. And this is how the legenda ends. Spavento, it's almost time! Thank you for getting all of that pertinent lore out before you turn into a dog. That got a bit long-winded, didn't it? I suppose you were able to follow it all? Yeah, it was very simple. The question is, what does all this have to do with that curse that's been placed on La Cara? Larka. Larka? Is that how we're pronouncing it? Are we calling it Larka? Larka. Let's just call it Larka. I think we need to talk to a few more locals, to be honest. Vero me. I am so young. I have never drank el vino. I have never had a date with una ragazza. And now I must live as an animale for eternity? It's impossible. Por favore, you must help me. No! Why do all the merchants turn into chickens? I don't think I'll ever get used to a cat turning into a human, no matter how many times I see it. How many times have you seen it? But I feel like if I was in this village, right? And I'm not saying this is the right thing to do. I'm saying this would be my knee-jerk reaction. It would definitely be the wrong response. But I feel like if I was in this village and I saw these 3 random people show up, and all of a sudden I'm turned back to a human for the first time in weeks, one, I would be happy. And then I would watch as these 3 people go around and talk to each of the other villagers. And as they talk to them, when that villager stops talking to them, they turn back into an animal. If I saw those 3 people coming towards me, I'm running. I'm running for the hills. Buongiorno. You are a handsome ragazzo, no? You come to save me, see? You are my knight on the white horse? I need to get a white horse, but yes. Si, naturalmente. His only way to lift the curse is to be saved by a knight on the white horse. Wait, no. Kinda thought she'd turn into a horse, honestly.
Now.
Spavento, why I dream of becoming a horse is very strange. Maybe because I am old now. Molto vecchio. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Por favore, signore. Even if I become like the cat, you no stroke my chin is too tickly. The animal's actually human. It seems to be desperately trying to say something, but unfortunately, Twitchy Poo doesn't speak animal. That seems to be something Twitchy Poo might need to work on. But Kirat, in honor of that small boy who was asking us not to scratch his chin because it's too tickly, I would request that if he doesn't run away from you, that you go find Spencer and scratch his chin for me. Thank you. Hey, we want to help you, but we don't have much time. So let's cut to the chase. Do you know about what's happening here? Oof. Well, I think this is something to do with the wolves we see here, the Recente. I see them myself only the other day. 2 wolves, right here in town. One was un piccolo One was un piccolo chuccolo. Chuccolo? A cub? The cub, he is injured. So the older wolf, she bring him to Larka to ask for the help. Naturalmente, the wolves saved our town once upon a time, so we, of course, agree. But that is when things start to go strange. Kato, I cannot tell you anymore. Turns into a cat. Okay. So, the dude tells us that the legend is that the wolves saved their village, fought the monsters over 3 days, but only 1 wolf survived. She is a she-wolf, she is pregnant, she goes to the local cave, and assumedly gives birth. Now, years later, this girl says that a wolf shows up with a wolf cub, and the wolf cub is injured. Or she's injured? One of them is injured. And then she says that they of course help because wolves save them in their legend. But this cow man over here has the wolf tied up in his barn with iron shackles around its neck. It doesn't look like they were healing the wolf. It looks like they trapped the wolf, and maybe that's why there's a curse on the village.
Huh.
That was some story. Did you get all that, Twitch Poo? I did. I literally just recounted it to my stream chat. Good. It feels like we're slowly starting to learn more about this place, but we should still talk to a few more locals if we can. Twitchy Poo asks about what's happening to Larka. Vero me. I see the monster with my own eyes. Con i miei occhi. It's sunny day in the afternoon. Then an huge flash of light in the sky to the west. An horrible monster appeared. The monster, he say something like a spell, see? Then I lose the consciousness. And when I return, all the humans and animali are swapped around. The monster, he come from La Montagne Sacra, the sacred mountain, to the west. Something terrible happened there, I think. Molto horribile. Allora, it's nearly time. But first, I must ask you the favor. Maybe you all know already, but is a wolf cub in the barn. He wear a collar, but I want to take it off. Use this key to open, capiche? Isn't capiche, like, not actually Italian? Isn't that, like, an American word that was just, like, associated with Italians, but it's not actually Italian? Am I wrong about that? He is hurt and have a bad fever. He go a little bit crazy, so we put the collar on him to keep him safe. We don't think something like this happen. It's time for me to turn back into animale. But you must help us, please, por favor.
Hey!
Are you clear on what's going on, Twitchy? Yes, I'm clear on what's going on. Jesus Christ. So it happens that the rotter who placed the curse on can be found in the sacred mountain due west of here. It's got a lot to answer for. Yeah, well, we've got a new party member to get, so let's go get the boy that has the fever. on, Twitchy Poo. Let's take that poor boy's collar off.
I know. But you'll be out of there in just a second, all right? Well, you've got the key, haven't you?
Who removes the wolf's collar?
Looks like poor Wolf Boy here's been cursed as well.
Don't be scared. We're your friends. We want to help you. We want to help everyone here. You know who's behind this curse, don't you? Do you know where they're hiding? If you can take us there, we'll do the rest.
What well is the demon down?
Oh,
Come on,
don't
come on,
worry.
boy.
We're
Point
much
to the well.
tougher than we look.
He's gone. Do you think he understood what you said?
Who the fuck cares? Let's follow him.
Maybe? But I don't think we've got any choice but to hope that he did. Let's follow his lead.
Finally, Maribel said something that makes sense.
Hey!
Do you think that kid understood what we were saying, Maribel? There's only one way to find out. Let's follow him. Oh, he waited for us. That's cute.
Huh?
Wow, he really did understand you. Well, they say wolves are pretty smart.
Oh,
Certainly seems like it. Smarter than some people I could mention at least. If she's looking at me, I'm gonna fucking pimp slap her across the face. Are you kidding me? You guys found this whole mystery so confusing that you needed to go to sleep. Don't call me stupid. You don't get to call me stupid. Anyway, it seems our new friend is going to lead us to the monster's lair. Let's make sure we keep up with it, keep him in our sights. Too late for that. What? Not now, Twitchy Poo. We'll lose sight of the boy while you're standing here gassing. You're the one who wanted to... You wanted to talk to me, Maribel. I swear to... I was about to say, I guess monsters don't come out at night. They're afraid of the darkness, but no.
Hey! That's how it's done.
That is how it's done. I like this little combination.
That's how it's done.
Throw the boomerang, throw a bang, and then throw an axe. I wonder where he went. I was about to say that it's very lucky for me that all of these little adventures that were going on every night seem to last about the length of my stream. But they probably only last about half the length of my stream, and then I just fucking waffle so much that it fills up the rest of the stream. Reminds me of the witch Granny Weatherwax in Discworld. The name does... She did not fear walking through the woods at night because she knew she was the most terrifying thing. Yes! Oh god, what book is she in? It's one of the earlier books. The first female. It's like about the first female wizard. The one I'm thinking about is the first one I heard her. The first one I knew her from, I think, was the one. The first girl wizard or whatever that book was called. What was that one called? Wasn't she in the one as well with like the King Arthur standing? Or no? This place doesn't seem that bad. Ooh, new enemies. New enemy, who this? Drake slime. I don't think there were any Drake slimes in the Erdrick trilogy. That probably wasn't a good idea. Probably shouldn't have done that. Equal rights. Yes, that's what it was called. I have like a list. I have all of his books like listed out somewhere in a document somewhere for when I was reading through them. But Crested Viper. Okay, didn't poison me, that's good. Hey, Keeper killed everyone. That was unexpected.
Didn't stand a chance.
Or play a Keeper. Jack Bauer would be proud. I love how these guys do a little dance when they show up.
All in a day's work.
I'm going from strength to strength.
Not magically, though. Your deafness is terrible as well. Still, you're more charming than Maribel.
All in a day's work.
This must be a somewhat strong enemy, given that it only ever shows up by itself. It does have that annoying AoE. Really like Twitchy Poo to level up at some point here. Very nice if Twitchy Poo would level up. Nice! Oh, his charm seems to be stuck at 18. That's unfortunate. His resilience is only 16, Jesus. 200 gold coins, I'll take it.
Hey!
Oh wow, that did no damage.
There we go.
I'm not sure she needed to use a single vial there, but okay.
They didn't stand a chance.
Hey, an iron lance. Which one of us do you think can use that? Me? Him. Iron lance seems fitting for him. I mean, I know he has a sword on his back, but I mean, iron lance is better than the bloody stone axe he was using, am I right? Heck, I accidentally went back up a level. I think. Yep, I accidentally went. I was like, why are there no enemies here? Because you've killed them already, Zeke. You've killed all of them. Awarded for earning 100 big kills. I'm gonna get a lot more than 100 by the time this game is over, trust me.
Hey!
Disappointing whenever you use coral reef and it doesn't kill one of the crabs. How far is she from 262? She should level soon enough, hopefully. Ooh, heal slime, that's not good. Might need to focus on that heal slime.
All set.
Maribel, we don't have an infinite amount of those. Please kill it. Yes. Ah, deftness. No, that's not what I meant to use. That worked anyway. I meant to use her auto attack.
All in a day's work.
I'm not sure you know what it takes to be a mayor, Maribel, if you think that's in a day's work for you.
Hey!
I was really hoping that that crack would kill him. Also, don't know how I feel about the lance. Ooh, a vial of Yggdrasil dew. A vial of dew from a tree that we will never see. Or we are outside the Nine Realms. What are the frogs called? Toadies. We fought the frogs before, I can't remember. Maybe we have. No, I think I'm thinking of the kissy lips.
They didn't stand a chance.
Hey, Maribel finally leveled up. I knew it had it in me somewhere. I just had to like rummage really deeply. Behind some cobwebs. Wait, what? Oh shit, did I do it again? Fuck's sake. Memory of a goldfish. I really need to do something about Kiefer's speed.
Easy.
Hey!
Hey. Given the way this game is laid out, it's not as much of a maze as the games in the Erdrick trilogy. I don't think it's going to be that hard. I don't think I'm going to need well, we'll see. But I have high hopes so far at this point in the game that this might be the first one of these games that we've played so far where I won't need a guide to figure out where all of the mini medals are. I didn't kill anyone. Way to go.
Didn't stand a chance.
Not a chance. I need a better strategy for fighting these things. Oh shit! Kiefer actually gets to go before it does. That never happens. I'm calling it, by the way, Kirat. If Funguson doesn't stream tomorrow, when his dad came to visit, his dad challenged him to one of those old Viking fights to the death, and Funguson lost. I'm calling it. Someone has to. So I might as well be the brave one to come out and say, look, that's probably what happened. Swedish culture is cruel and unforgiving, and it really should, like, the EU really should step in and like help moderate that, but like nothing to be done, I suppose. Ow. I don't like how small the lance is.
Easy peasy.
Also don't like that it's a one-handed lance. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Hey, wizard staff! There you go, love. Got your wizard staff. Never complain to me ever again. Don't say I don't do things for you. A giant rock is blocking the entrance. There's no way Twitchypoo and his friends will be able to move it themselves. Thankfully, I just gave Maribel a wizard staff and she knows the spell Bang. And she has a lot of MP and we have a lot of Zingle vials, so she could probably just blow that rock up. I guess we'll go in this side entrance. I guess. Those are leaves. Stop barking at the leaves. Oh. Twitchypoo clears the way of overgrown ivy. I hope he doesn't do it with his bare hands, because that's like... that's gonna be a lot of itchiness on his part. What, look, a secret entrance to the Grotto del Siglio. I don't know why the voice actor keeps growling when the boy is clearly barking, "No, Mama Wolf! No!"
Oh no! Look at that poor wolf! Who would do something like that?
A hunter? Or a monster? We did hear the legend about how they fight monsters. Aww.
You don't need to speak wolf to understand that they're family.
Aww. Use heal on the wolf, Maribel. Twitchypoo, use heal on the wolf. Someone
What's
use heal on the
matter?
wolf.
Is the monster that hurt you up this way? Because if it is, we're going to teach it a lesson. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm right behind you after I save at the statue. I fundamentally don't think it takes this long for the game to write your save data. It just wants to be able to play its little, it wants to play its little orchestra bit. She's badly injured and is struggling to breathe. The boy seems determined to protect the injured wolf. Magikarp escaped. I don't think that's possible. Well, if you'll look, Kieran, it's not just a Magikarp. It's a female Magikarp. That's why it escaped. Stronger of the species.
Oh, visitors!
Acrobat?
I just love visitors.
He's not even Italian.
No. Thought you'd wander up here and see what was going on, did you? I suppose that means you're friends with that infuriating little white wolf.
You are the thickest acrobat I've ever seen in my life. You're more of a wrestler. Is that back hair?
Little friends thought they'd seal me away in here for good.
Is that back hair, or are we to suspect that like that's also part of his head?
Well, they didn't. And now I'm free. I'm gonna teach them a lesson for shutting me up in this dingy old, boring old hole for all these years.
I was going to say all eternity, and I was going to be like, well, not really.
Town they seem to love so much on its head. And now I'm gonna do the same to them. I promised I wouldn't stop until every last white wolf has been wiped out.
Okay.
So come on, spit it out. Where's that horrible little wolf cub hiding?
Chained up in the village.
So it's all you're doing, is it? That poor wolf back there. The curse that's been placed on Larka.
Ah, just shut up, Booyah. I'm asking the questions here. And if you won't tell me where to find that pesky wolf
I do
cub,
appreciate that all of the
I'll
villains
just have to
in all
bash
of these
you until
games
you
are
do.
Cockney geezers.
You and your little friends!
I strongly support the initiative to have all villains in all media be English. All right, let's do hornpipe. And then we're going to... We can't dazzle you. We can't fuddle you. But I can... Frizz you. I'm going to use Frizz on you. I'm going to use Frizz with the hope that she's going to get her power-up ability, and then I'll use Frizz. I did 43? Jesus. Zam. Ow. He attacks twice? That's not fair.
Lightning slash!
Okay, yeah, hit him.
Here comes the heat.
don't know if there's any point in giving Maribel an Oomphel. I wonder, is that just for physical attacks? I need to look that up.
Lightning slash!
Ha! Miss. This fight might be over before Maribel gets to... This fight might be over before Maribel gets to use her Frizz, because she doesn't... Or before she gets to let loose. Oh, he missed. Okay. Worrying. Let's just use Frizz anyway.
Lightning slash!
Hey, and he's dead. Wow, that was really easy.
All in a day's work.
Is this one of those things where, like, I have to fight the boss twice? Because that was a very simple boss. I was worried at the start when he did, like, 2 attacks in the first go, but he never did 2 attacks again. I mean, he could have fucked me up if his blind attack had worked there, like the flash ability they did, but it didn't seem to hit anyone, so... Also, vocational proficiency increased by 10. I really do need to look up after the stream how vocations work in this game, because you're right, Kira, I really don't want to end up in another, like, 30 hours where I'm just like, I really wish I knew 50 hours ago that you could change vocations in this menu.
No! How could this happen? How could you, miserable worms, have beaten me? Me! Well, I've gone easy on you up till now. But playtime's over!
I figured as much.
You won't be giving me so much trouble once I've turned you all into animals.
Oh, maybe I don't have to fight him again.
Huh? What was that?
Yeah, what was that? Oh, crap.
What do you think you're doing, boy? Are you just trying to make me mad? Oh? No! What's happening to me? I can't move. My limbs aren't listening to me.
Oh, he's made you quadriplegic.
This is one of those sneaky little white wolf tricks, isn't it? Which must mean... Oh, of course! When I cast my spell on the town, he must have... There I was, looking everywhere for you, and you were staring me in the face all along!
Oh, I got the use of his arms back.
You're the last white wolf, aren't you? Last thing standing between me and my goal of wiping out your insufferable kind. I'll never forgive you, you know. Never.
His paralysis seems to be very selective. One minute he can't move and he's walking backwards into his own grave. And the next he's juggling again. Maybe juggling is like breathing for him. I bet Maribel would have turned into a cat. Maribel would have turned into a woodpecker. Kiefer would have turned into a monkey. And I would have turned into a lemming.
And if I can't beat you, I can at least make sure you stay human forever.
No, don't curse him with sentience. No, don't. That's the worst thing you could ever do. Don't curse him with sapience.
Quickly! Let's shut that lid and seal him away! Oh, for good this time!
Like when we got in here, the lid was sealed though.
All set, are we? Righty-ho! 1, 2, hush!
Trying to think of a cat. Trying to think of an animal aside from a cat that kind of like embodies Sundere. Why did all the people turn back? But the wolf is still a boy.
Well,
I thought when the coffin
Don't
went
you want
over
me to
that
see him again
all
for a
his
while?
spells stopped working. Why is he still a boy?
ruff, ruff, ruff. You seem to be in high spirits. Are you sure you don't mind never becoming a wolf again?
I don't understand why he's never becoming a wolf again.
Well, if that's what you want, I'm happy to have helped. You owe me for this. I'm just kidding. Don't
Are we going to
worry.
talk about the skeleton over in the corner with the helmet? Having defeated the Hackrobat, Twitchy Poo and the others return to Larka to see whether the curse has been lifted. They get back, and unfortunately, everyone back in the village, they're not animals anymore, but they're worse. Now they're Italians. Twitchy Poo wonders what he did wrong. Yeah, right? That seems like a good helmet.
Hold on!
Hey, wait! Huh. That boy can't stand still for a minute, can he? Where's he run off to? I mean, technically it was his mom who ran off. He was just sitting on his mom's back. Also, I really hope his mom doesn't join the team. That would be weird.
Hey!
I'm really worried about that poor boy, Twitchy Poo. We can't just up and leave without checking on him. He must be somewhere around town. Come on, let's see if we can find him.
Ah,
Benvenuti de Lacca. Welcome. Grazie mille for helping us. And enjoy your time in the town. Por favore. No. Por favor. No more carrots. Oh. It's only a dream. Ahiba. What a relief. In the dream, I am an horse, and someone is forcing me to eat the carrots. Many carrots. It's my worst nightmare. Maybe it's a punishment for being the fussy eater when I am a child. Molto horrible.
oh,
Sante cielo. You are the Salvatore who defeated the monster, see? But you are only a bambini. Your madre and padre. They must be so proud. I have a tear in my eye. In Irish, madre means dog.
ah.
Welcome to Arena, weary travelers. Our rate is only 24 gold a night. Well, fuck off with your 24 gold a night. I was gonna worry how you were feeling about not being a cow anymore. Farewell, intrepid travelers. May your onward journey be safe and prosperous. I like to imagine, like, you come in here and there's just gallons of milk, just like jugs and jugs and jugs of milk. Is it me who find the injured? It is me who find the injured white wolf outside the town and carry him into the barn. Which means I am also a Salvatore of Larca. Por favore, you no look at me like that. It was only a little joke. Un piccolo scherzo. Is it thanks to you that I am a human once more? Grazie mille. Always I knew you would help us. From the very first moment I saw you. Buongiorno. It's good to hear the cheerful greeting, no? Manners are molto importante. And I must also say to you, grazie mille for saving Larca.
Ah,
Oh, so good. Oh, oh shame, Baranzete. I am so embarrassed, but the human food is so delicious. I cannot stop eating. Por favor, you no call my bambina. You no tell my bambina about what you witness. It's very bad example for... My dude, she's right there. She's in eye line of you. Like, what are you talking about? You've really been through it, haven't you? I'm sure you're glad to be back to normal now.
I miss having sentience.
That's right. Us useless humans can't run half as fast as you can.
I miss being able to count.
Oh, we patted him. That's cute. I think this is why all of the shops in this town have a back door, is so you can talk to people after they turn back and forth. Ah, you are the visitor, see? Then please, you must listen to me. The mountain to the west of town is a very dangerous, molto perceloso. You no go near it, capisci? Oh. But I don't need to tell you this, of course. Allora, then you have a nice day, por favor.
ah.
How may our church assist you, faithful disciple? I mean, you can't assist me at all if you're not going to pretend to be an animal. Go away. I'm not. No, you don't get to save me. No. I thought you were going to talk to me. Are you going to?
Ah.
No. Even when I go behind... Ugh. Yeah. The button to talk to your companions being on the same button as cancel is not great. Huh? Oh, scusa, I become so used to making this a sound when I was a pig. I now can not stop. Allora, I forget my manners, see? I must say grazie for saving Larca. I bet you had quite a time of it, huh, little fella? Still, I'm sure being human wasn't all bad. It's even kind of fun sometimes. Oh, grr. Apparently he didn't find it fun. Oh, I see. Well, sounds like it's a dog's life for you from now on. Oh boy. Ah, buongiorno. It's always good to see the Salvatore dell'Arca. This house is the Villa of the Mayor. The Mayor, he is a wise man with much good advice to offer. If you ever are troubled, you should consult with him. Unless he is an animal at the time, in which case he wouldn't be much use to you. I remember. The sky above the town is flashing. So luminoso. But I don't know if this happened today or yesterday or many, many years ago. It's grande mystery for me. It's called the sun, love. Comes up regular enough.
Oh.
You lifted a curse, see? Then it's true. You really are the knight on the white horse who saved the town.
Ah,
You defeat the horrible monster, see? And you see him. The white wolf from Legenda? Yes. Santicello. Then la Legenda. My uncle tell me is it true. I thought he was going to go on more about how he was so glad now that he had a life to lead, because like he was talking before how he was too young to be turned into an animal. He didn't even get to date a girl.
Now,
Oh, what is that horrible sound? You say it's me? C'è spavento. Perhaps my mind finally begins to grow feeble. No, I think you were just a horse. Oof, so itchy. A flea, he bit me. It's horrible for the animali, no? They can never take a bath. No. No, animals can take baths, my dude. Just because you don't wash your animals doesn't mean they can't. You can. Animals can take baths. Kira gave me photographic proof. Buongiorno. Grazie mille for slaying the monster. It's impossible for an ordinary man to defeat this monster, I think. But you are not so ordinary, molto speciale. But listen, por favor, is still something about this monster I no understand. The grotta was sealed shut with the big stones, see? Too big to be moved from inside. Allora, did somebody remove the stone to release the monster? Is the only explanation I can imagine. Perhaps I worry too much, but this mean another higher power is behind the beast's return? We don't know what the overall story of this game is. Stop telling us about the antagonist. Especially cats. Cats famously love bats. Exactly. As you said, you've shown me proof. Eh? A small child and a wolf? Sorry, I see no such things. If it's the white dog you want, there is one in barn, but Santicello, the white dog is a wolf? So terrifying, and to think it was so close to our home. Talk about snug as a bug in a rug. Adorable. Adorable!
aye.
Si, chiaro. Ah, it's you. My friend here, he tell me all about you. You are the ones who saved the village, no? You understand Wolf Boy? I'm sorry to tell you, son, but I'm sorry to tell you, sir, but if this boy is joining us on our team, you're also going to have to join us, or you're going to have to teach Maribel how to speak dog. One or the other. Or if you want, you can replace Maribel on the team. That's also an option.
okay.
That's us. But wait, can you really understand what he's saying? See, but it's a secret. I think the locals, they think I'm a completely pazzo. If they know I speak to animali. Anyway, my little friend there come to say grazie to me for looking after him. Che gentile. He's so kind. Didn't you lock him in iron chains? Rough. Peccato. It's so sad for him, no? Everyone else has returned to normal, but he will be a human forever. I know. I can't imagine cursing someone else to be a human forever. Like, that's just evil. He cannot live with the wolves in the mountain anymore. He will have to live with us instead. Oh god, that's even worse. Not only does he have to be human, he has to live with Italians. Oh, Jesus. Also, what do you mean the wolves on the mountain? What do you mean wolves plural? There's one wolf. He's sitting on the wolf that lives on the mountain. That's the only wolf.
No.
I hope it's okay for you, my little friend. We will do everything to give you the warm welcome, of course. Rough. Him. It's hard for him. It's hard for anyone, no? To change the life completely in just un momento. But anyway, grazie mille for once again, to you once again for lifting the curse of Larka. We will never forget this, I promise. Allora, be careful on your journeys, por favor, and be sure to visit us again soon. I'm worried about that boy, but I don't think there's anything we can do here. We should probably head back to Estad. Abandon the child to live with a bunch of Italians. Okay, if you say so, Maribel. You think you're the leader, so I suppose that's what we'll do.
Wait a minute. Is that...
Huh?
Where did the other wolves come from?
Ruff, go.
Where did the other wolves
Hold
come
on.
from? We were told that there was only
I
one
think he
wolf.
wants to come with us.
Yeah, that's why he said go.
Ruff, Ruff, go, 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 go.
You know what? Maybe we should let him tag along.
He doesn't have fleas,
After
does
all,
he?
whoever set that monster free to attack his family is still out there somewhere.
Ruff.
He's a feisty one.
I like him.
So yeah, I'm all for it. What do you two think?
I think we should replace
I think that's
Maribel
a
with him.
great idea. But what should we call him?
I don't think it's right for us to name.
Seems a bit
No.
obvious.
I don't think it's right to name him.
It's a bit strange.
He's sapient now, dude. I don't think it's right
Hey,
to.
I know. What about Howler? Ruff.
Uh-huh.
Ruff. Oh, I see. Ruff's your name.
No, Ruff is the only thing he can say.
Looks like we've got ourselves a new partner in crime.
No,
Welcome aboard, Ruff.
no,
Finally,
Ruff isn't his name.
Someone I can rely on.
So his mom is coming with him? I guess his mom is coming with him. Okay. I guess Ruff and Ruff's mom are joining the team. Wait, is that his mother? Wait, so he's just bringing a random wolf with him? Oh. Oh. That's too sweet. Oh, don't cry. So we already knew that all dogs go to heaven, but apparently wolves go there as well. Whistling and nose for treasure. There you go. Now that we're really calling him Ruff. Ruff is clearly not his name. It's just the only sound he can make. Lads, can we not call him Ruff? Jesus Christ. Okay, Ruff. Now that Ruff has joined the gang, you can make use of his nose for treasure and whistle abilities. Apparently being a wolf makes you a thief. There you go. Press the right directional button while out exploring to use whistle, which calls monsters to come and do battle with you right then and there. The kinds of monsters called will be native to your location. Nose for treasure will sniff out the number of items waiting to be found in your current location. You can set this ability to the right directional button shortcut on your controls section in the system menu. Can I set it to down? Can I set it to, can I have whistle and dozer treasure at the same time? Let's get going, shall we? Now we got a bit of extra muscle in our ranks. There'll be no stopping us. What do you mean, where to? To the new island, of course. Why is she such a fan of I mean, I guess because he's a dog and everyone loves dogs. To protect yourself against emotional moments, you should get a cat that will attack your hand because you wrote the cat loves bats. Are you sure he attacked you because you said he loved bats and not because I told you to scritch his chin? I feel it's kind of rude that we're just calling this kid Rough. One, because clearly that's not his name, but also two, because he clearly comes with another animal. Like, this is maybe his brother that he's sitting on. I don't know what this wolf's relation to him is, but like, also his vocation is wolf boy. We need to get him better equipment. Also, what was that gear that he used to have? Stone fangs. Cool. I honestly thought the bone stick would be the best thing for him. Let's increase his charm. And let's make it so that he's great at doing spells. He actually does have magical might and mending, so, you know, maybe he is good at doing spells. How can I see more about him? Examine? No. Examine. Born to be wild. Causes the user to perform 2 arbitrary actions per turn before tiring and falling asleep. He has the skills Chomp, Sick'em, and Ow! Brilliant. He will learn the skill Nap and Call of the Wild. Kirat, he's you! He's you from the last game! Apparently the wolf he rides around on is his friend. Okay. Still, I think it's rude that the wolf friend doesn't get a name. I also think it's rude that we're just calling him Rough, when clearly, like, Rough isn't his name, it's just the only sound he can make. I will not get past this. Right, now that we've... I honestly thought one of these would be on fire now. Because we have the... Well, I suppose... We have the red flame and the blue flame lit up. Which is weird, because we haven't done any blue ones. We haven't even found any blue pieces. We've done a yellow one, a green one, and a red one. And a grey one, I guess, technically, but I think grey ones don't count. Well, I guess we would just have to call his friend Mount. I mean, yeah. Oh Jesus, it's right next door. And it's massive. Oh no. Previously it was Yorkshire that was a little bit bigger than us, but it was all the way up north, so we didn't have to worry about it. Now we have Italy right next to us. Oh no. We're going to become just like the Adriatic coast. They're going to try and fail to invade us. Oh wait, no, that's actually not that bad when I think about it. Fuck. Well, I guess we'll get to see. Ooh, Wet Kissers? No. Don't like that name. Don't like that name at all. Okay, let's see. Chomp summons a wolf to savage a single enemy with a brutal bite. Sick'em summons a wolf to savage a group of enemies with a barrage of bites. And Ow! Unleashes an enormous lupine howl that stops an entire group of enemies in their tracks. Kira, this is just you from the last game. This is just the monster wrangler.
All in a day's work.
That's the skill that Mystic had from Dragon Quest 2. Remember that? How Mystic was a dog in Dragon Quest 2? We should never forget this. Yes, I'm talking to you watching the VoD, Mystic. A roof, roof, roof. Maybe she'll understand that better. Just speak to her in her own language. Pretty Betsy. What does that do? Single-use edible plant that slightly increases your charm. Maribel! Oh wow, his charm is like... Wow, he has less charm than Maribel! To be fair, he's a feral child, so, you know. Fair. Wait, does Maribel have the most charm? Wait, what the fuck? When did that happen? 18, 31, 29. Why does she have the most charm in the team? Wait, what? When did that wait, what? Does she have something that's giving her charm? MP absorption. Block and block chance. Why is her charm so high? Wait, why is her charm so... Why is her... That's not fair! We made the whole joke about her being the most charmless person on the team. That was the funny bit! You can't steal our funny bit! Oh, come on, game! Okay, so there is a place and a quest you have to go to. You have to go on to change your vocation, but you need the first blue tablet first. Thank you, Kira. This is why I pay you so much in friendship. Friendship exposure. That's the price you're being paid. Not even proper exposure, just friendship exposure. I was entirely overkill on that dude. Is he the same level as the rest of us? No, he's 2 levels lower. Also, Maribel has 69 health. Nice. So I'm getting the impression, given the level of Ruff's MP, that we probably shouldn't use his skills until we're in a boss fight. Ooh, also I need to change this from whistle to nose for treasure. So many things I had to do. Back now though. I missed Ruff showing up. Sad. You missed Ruff and Ruff's best friend, unnamed Wolf, showing up. Also, somehow something has gone terribly wrong, Mystic, and Maribel is the one in the team with the highest charm. Don't know what happened. I genuinely don't know what happened. Now Ruff is the one with the lowest charm in the team, which is understandable. He's a feral child, but... Okay, so the teleporter's gone. We got the seed of... What the fuck? Oh, I think that's a seed to increase magical mending. Yes. I mean, I seem to be the healer so far, so... Single-use plant to slightly increase charm. I mean, if Maribel is going to be the charm person, we might as well... Sure. I mean, I hate it, but there you go. Come on, Twitchy Poo. Let's find out whoever set that monster free and give it a taste of its own medicine. Everyone ready, guys? Twitchy Poo, Maribel, Wolf Boy.
Ruff!
Oi! Don't start acting like you're the boss just because you've got a new friend to impress. I like how everyone wants to be Ruff's friend. Like, we've all decided we want Ruff to like us. I know. I know, lads. We did so much work. And it was entirely useless. And now they're doing a conga line around the table. Latte? Latte? That's not what a cow says. Huh? Hi. What the fuck is going on? The horse is still alive. It's happened again. Oh no. Actually, can I loot this town again? There's only one treasure that hasn't been found yet nearby. That makes 12 treasures total found in this waiting to be found in this wider region. That's a very detailed nose for treasure. Well, yeah, of course your man isn't in the weapon shop. He's out in the fucking conga line with everyone else. Maribel, I got you some bunny ears. Oh my god, it's actually better? What? That was a joke. It's better than a conch shell? What the fuck? Ooh. Can anyone else use it? Oops. Okay. Congratulations, you're upgraded to a conch shell. That's mad that, like, fucking... That does not look comfortable. Also, wake the fuck up. You have a shop to run, Jesus. Just because you're an animal doesn't mean you don't have responsibilities. Oh, priest's gone. Be a good time to save. I'm a little worried about the fact that we're still only level 13. Like, I feel like that might indicate that this game is going to be a very, very, very long game. Or else it'll be like a very short game where we're level 30 when we're fighting the fucking final boss. Either possibility is equally likely. It is much longer. Okay, cool. Because I know when Shane was in the chat, like, this day a week, he was talking about how, before they took out all of the optional content, it was like 120 odd hours. So for me, that's probably like 150 hours. Well, I guess all I can say is don't get too hyped for Pokemon anytime soon, then, because it might be a while. It might be a while. Meow indeed. Oh, look, some horse shit. Great. Feel like that's not really a special item to find in a town like this, but. Mia bella Mimi, you are ready? We must hurry or La Festa will be finished before we arrived. Signor Mayor, you are so impatient. I still put on my stockings. You can wait for me, Missy. I know you can. Ugh. Ha! Bella Mimi, Mimma mia! I know. I enter, ready or not. Oh God, what are you doing here? It seems we have a company. I must apologize for the situation. You find me in molto imbarazzante. It was uncomfortable for both of us. It was uncomfortable for both of us. But I'll take that 150 gold off you, and we'll call it even. Buongiorno, my name is Mimi. I am the maid in the villa of the mayor. It sounds like you're a lot more than the maid. Signor Mayor, he likes the outfit of the cottontail very much, but is not suitable for La Festa, I think. Benvenute to Larca. Allora, when you first enter our town, you get the big surprise, see? You are thinking, Mamma mia, this town is the people as pure of animale, no? It's okay. You no worry. They are not real. It's simply local people who wear a costume of animale. Wait, all of those are fucking people in fursuits? Ugh. Kinda wish they were just wish they were animals now. That's much worse. We mark off the festival by the grand celebration of the great yiffing. And it's like, wait, what? No. Oh, no, I need to go back home. We need to quarantine this island. The reason is because we hold a local festival. The great celebration known as the festival. We hold such a huge event because our town is once saved thanks to our creature friends back in the very olden days. Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason you all dress up in your fursuits and yiff to your fucking heart's content, yeah. Is the chicken also someone in an animal suit? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. That's a very good question. Are the horses two people in suits? What about the horse that we saw? Wait, stop. What about the horse we saw sleeping in a bed? Is that two people in a horse costume sleeping in a bed together? That's so weird. What about the cat? What about the cat over there in the on the top right of the screen? In with the yellow tablet fragment. Is that a person in a suit? So we wear the costume and show the animale how much gratitude we have. Since you are here, you can also take part in the fest. No, no. Thank you. I respect your desire to do whatever furry shit you want to do, but leave me out of it. I'm happy to watch documentaries about the aftermath later on, but I'm staying like well away. I was gonna say arm's length, but I don't want one of you to touch me, so I'm gonna stay way the fuck away. Scusami. Prego, open the upper drawer if you please. No. Now I feel even weirder about giving fucking Maribel those rabbit ears. Are you a person? Now you open, see? I don't want to. I don't want to. The drawer is stuffed to bursting with animal costumes. In that drawer, you're not fitting that. No fursuit is fitting in that drawer. Whatever the fuck you guys are wearing is like some fucking lacy kink gear if it can fit in that drawer. Drawers stuffed with animal costumes. You want to get dressed up? No. The party puts on animal costumes. Are you happy? Is this what you wanted? Is this? Are you entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this a person? They're slobbering and slurping. Is this a person? The dog is enjoying a nice drink of water. Is it a dog? Are you a pig? I promise you, I don't wear this costume because it resembles my true form. I only wear it because it's the last costume left in the shop. Size is much too big for me. It's like wearing a great big balloon. The zip on the back is half open and the costume is practically bursting at the seams. We're just gonna leave that one where it is. Why is one of them a human? Is the Are you a person? Are you a person? Wait. That's a person! Listen very carefully. Wait. Did you hear that? That's a person. That's a person in that cat suit. I had hoped there would be different animals. Yeah, I also had hoped there would be different animals. Don't get me wrong, I think, honestly, apart from the dog, because obviously the dog is the best one, but like, aside from the dog, I honestly think the pig is kind of like the cutest one. Like, I like the kind of cartoony drawing of the pig. One of them sat down. Maribel sat down. There's a sitting down animation. Please explain.
Good.
That dog just said good.
Good.
Dog said good. I don't think you know what sounds cows make, love. Latte is not the sound cows make.
Oh. 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 Ah.
I is terrible. Always I get too correct. But the last one, nay, is always wrong. Are they doing a pub quiz?
Ah,
Cows. There are two. This makes the life difficult. Always I get stuck on the cows. So incredibly annoying. So I am assuming the competition is, or the quiz is, count how many different animals there are. Cows make milk. Latte means milk. Do maths, dude. No. No. Are you a person? Come one, come all. Prego. Enjoy. Have fun. Be merry. Mamma mia, you are the visitor, no? Bene, bene. This game is a perfect for turisti. You have a try, see? It's free to enter and the prize is molto speculare. You cannot refuse this chance. Will you play? I mean, I'm already in the fucking pig suit. Fucking... I have to assume the grey one is Ruff. Ruff got stuck behind a wall, or else is deciding to hide himself, which I entirely understand. Magnifico! Then we begin. The game, she's very simple. There are 6 people in the costume of the animale, see? 3 of these persone normale. 3 of these are persone normale. And 3 are big, strong warriors. All you have to do is find the 3 warriors molto musculoso. There are no more rules than this, my friend. The game is molto simplice. See? But simplice is not the same thing as facile. Oh, no. Bene, we begin. Decide who is one of the persone musculoso and speak with them to see if you are correct. Andiamo. Let's go. I mean, this one sounded like a person. I would like to hear them again. Can I not hear them again? This one? CC, Magnifico. When I heard the sound of him transforming, it sounded like I was wrong. They have the bronze, but you have the brains, no? Now you must repeat the trick. Prego, prego. Please make your pick. So I'm assuming, like, do you think we should work on logic here? Like that it's the cow and the horse because they're the 2 biggest things? Like, obviously it's not the dog. I think the dog's too small, the cat's too small. I don't even know if the cat is involved in this quiz. The pig could maybe be it. Like, but then we were talking to a person up the village who was like overweight, and they were bursting out of the pig suit, so maybe the pig suit isn't that big. I'm gonna... Yes? Lads, is there, like, should I be, how seriously should I be taking this? Does anyone know? Like, Is there a good praise out of this?
Ah,
Always I get correct, but last one, nay, is always wrong.
Ah,
Cows, there are 2. This makes the life difficult. Always I get stuck on the cows. So annoying.
ah.
I try over and over, but I no find the correct answer. Now you try, see? Prego, but I warn you, is no easy as you think. Allora, if I can no make the correct guess, you will have to move heaven and earth to do so. Ahahaha. No, I'm not trying to leave. I'm not trying to leave. You get a ruby of protection for guessing right. I'm gonna pick the horse. Splendo, you are on the roll. 2 in a row, only 1 remains. You are so close. You no mess up now, or is molto imbarazzante. So I want to say it's the cow, but is it this dude? The cows there too. This makes life difficult. Always I get stuck on the cows. So that would suggest to me that like one of the cows is wrong. Not the cow. Yeah, I figured as much. Also, there does not appear to be any clues. It's just the 3 animals that are right. I would assume, like, if it's not the cow, it must be the pig. Like, it couldn't be the dog, and it couldn't be the cat. They're tiny. It's the dog? See, molto. Oh, it's a woman. Still, she's big enough to not be fit in that suit. Molto bene. Spettaculoso. I never see visitore who can guess like you. 3 correct answers is miraculoso. Grazie mille for taking part in la competizione. You must talk with the mayor now. He give you the prize. Molto faloso. Can I not be a pig anymore, please? Oh, thank God. Sorry, I was inspecting the maid. So the winner of the contest is decided, sì? Sì, signor Mer. Glorious Vittoria. Bene. And it's time for me to present the grand prize. Come closer for the presentazione, por favor. My warmest congratulazione. The guessing game of the festival has an all-new winner. I think he's a nice memory for you, no? And speaking of nice things, here is your prize. Oh no, those are panties. Somewhere in my pocket. Ah, ruby. Here you go. Ruby of protection. Is a little something to remind you of Larka. A souvenir, see? I hope you like. Maybe you can play the game several times until you get it right, since there's no way to deduce the correct answer. Yeah, maybe? Or maybe it's like you have to save scum? I don't know. I was a bit worried at first, but Laka seems to be doing fine. I don't know if I'd say they're doing fine. There's definitely something gone wrong with this town, but yeah, they're safe at least. I just hope that coffin we sealed the monster in is still shut tight. It really wouldn't be good if we came back and ruined, and it would be good if it came back and ruined everything again. Maybe we should go and check in on it just in case. We probably should, but we will do that in the next episode. For all of you folks on YouTube, I will end it there. We always seem to be ending these by having already saved the village and now going into like a cave or up a mountain to make sure everything is still the way we left it. But this one seems to actually be somewhat story related, so we will leave this one to the next episode. I hope you all are enjoying the series, and I will see you hopefully in the next one. Ragazza.